But the third said I feed and hid what was mine.
Never took responsibility with time.
See, fear can't freeze potential still. Just like greed and overtrade skill. Both extremes can lead to loss. Where's the world sinner through every cross?
It's hard, it's a life that
Principle stand.
be faithful with what's inside your hand.
Not everybody called to flip overnight. Sometimes growth come little by little, despite.
Don't pay the counting in the dirt below.
Protect the seed
And watch it grow.
Train and test discipline deep in soul. From wisdom and patience, sustain control.
Body ain't tense,
To be gained for
faithful stewardship, open doors. Happy 25,
chapters still.
like happy 25.
Lessons timeless.
Multiply wise,
Happy 25.
14, 30.
Parable of
The talents,
educational and inspirational purposes only.
trading involves substantial risk. Manage risk carefully.
Protect your peace.
Your purpose and your capital.
Yeah, yeah. Late nights. Yeah. Yeah. Late night. Screens glowing. Everybody sleeping, still studying the charts. SBI strikers, smart action trading. Ambush in the night. Look, ambush in the night when the weekend's painted. Market moving wild, but the real stay balanced. Everybody emotional, over trade can't manage. I was building discipline while they chasing the damage. See the candles like warfare, pressure on the front line. One bad decision can erase a whole grind. That's why I move patient when the volatility climb. Cause survival in the market really come from the mind. Yeah. Never let my ears say revenge trade heavy. But Proverbs told me pride make destruction come deadly. So I sit back calm while the fake get desperate. Cause the sniper don't rush every setup he presented. Carrying conviction while I carry these scars. Every lost taught lessons, not a vision move sharp. Everybody wants success till the pressure get dark. That's where fate separate king from the actors. Ambush in the night, yeah, the pressure get real. Everybody talk tough till the drawdown they fail. Ambush in the night, still I move with control. Cause discipline and faith keep the peace in my soul. Structure over north, that's the code every day. Smart action trading, we was built for the phase. Ambush in the night, but the vision stay bright. When you walk with purpose, you survive every fight. See the market expose every weakness inside. Freedom make you blind, ego killing your pride. I done seen traders crash strong on emotional ride. Cause they worship the greed more than truth in their life, yeah. Now I move different, less emotion involved. Calculated every risk before the trigger get pulled. Shockwave on the screen while the momentum evolve. And the trader assist engine got the setup resolved. Everybody want freedom but avoiding no work. Want the blessing from God but never changing their heart. I was studying Proverbs while they flexing on shirts. Now the structure built solid while the fake fall apart. Slow down, brother, don't let the pressure break you. Market full of noise but discipline will save you. One step, one plan, I guide every trader. Faith over fear make the whole team greater. Hold firm even when the charts get cold. Stay wild, all that greed control your soul. Real king, move calm in the fire and smoke. Structure and belief keep the whole thing afloat. Yeah, the pressure get real. Everybody talk tough till the drawdown they feel. Ambush in the night, still I move with control. Cause discipline and faith keep the peace in my fold. Structure over noise, that's the code every day. Smart action trading, we was built for the place. Ambush in the night, but the vision stay right. When you walk with purpose, you survive every fight. Yeah. Pressure create diamonds. Faith create discipline. Smart action traders. SBY strikers. Yeah. Trade safe. Trade smart. And dominate. Yeah. Smart action trading. Spots traders. We ain't chasing hype. We chasing structure. Look.
I came from the bottom where the charts move reckless. Everybody online selling dreams, no direction. I was studying candles while they flexing their possessions. Now the whole team eating off discipline progression. See, the market don't care about emotion or your ego. One bad trade turned a winner to a zero. That's why I move calm, real surgical with the reload. Waiting on the setup, patience sharper than the needle. None of me, yeah, the pressure start building. Everybody over trading, I'm just watching how they feeling. Shot crave on the chart, and the moment start revealing how the levels line up and the confidence appeal. I used to chase every move, now I'm focused on precision. Cut the noise out the room, made destruction my religion. Took losses on the chin, turned pain into tuition. Now the whole playbook different.
Top of the morning, traders, and happy Tuesday, June 23rd. Welcome to the most value-packed live trading show, where we live trade, break down charts, cover high-impact events, and talk trader mindset. Hope everyone had a wonderful day yesterday and is ready to kick off another opportunity-filled week. The big thing for us today is, of course, we're gapping down all the indexes, looking to gap down. The major three looking to gap down. IWM small caps holding up, but all the major indexes gapping down, and the VIX is back above 20. Okay, so we can get some major activity during the first hour. During the first hour, I do want to bring to your attention at 9:45, we do have some orange folder catalyst data, so be mindful of that. All right, so if you're looking to trade at that time, let us know in the chat. If you're looking to trade before that time, let us know in the chat, and what setups you're looking to trade if you're looking to trade before that time. So we're officially open, massive gap down, biggest gap down possibly of the month, maybe one of the biggest gap downs, but this is pretty significant here, and we're finally outside of that FOMC range. All right, so the primary watch for us this morning, guys, is how do we respond to that 20 on the VIX, and what kind of relationship do we build with that PML? All right, how does that relationship with PML start to work out? Good morning, guys on YouTube. Good morning. Smash the like button. Yesterday we fell a few likes short before getting that 100 on unlocking the giveaway, so make sure to do so today. All right, we're seeing Tesla. Good night, Tesla. Below PML already. Nvidia sliding. Amazon surprisingly above PMH. Meta holding up. We got Google starting to get bought up. We got MU falling off a cliff. MU does report earnings today, this week. Broadcom starting to catch a nice little bid. Broadcom did sell off yesterday. Now it's doing the opposite of what the major indexes are doing. Major semiconductor names are doing. Good morning. Let that 1 minute candle close out. And then we will have our TOG, BOG, and then we'll proceed per usual. All right, so when you're a system-based trader, guys, nothing really changes. The prices change, the location changes, but you're looking to do relatively the same thing. Okay, that's the cool thing. All right, so you have some clarity. In these unclear conditions. SPY testing that VWAP. See that VWAP can come off right here. I have it on the, okay, here, let that 1 minute candle close. Oh, let's do this. Okay, small caps. They're the other ones that had the strength, guys. We got that BOG. We got that TOG. And we got that G50. So the G50 in this case is very close. Okay, no surprise. All right. The power of key levels, no surprise, is very close to that weekly downside breaker. All right. So just by marking that out, that saves you some time. That saves you some time from just making impulsive decisions. Okay, so we're starting to see IWM have that strength, like we discussed in pre-market, guys. If you're looking to join our team during pre-market, okay, get all the insight, get all the information, all the tools, all the resources in our community, guys. Make sure to click the link up top, pinned. Okay, I made 10 spots available. There's about 7-8 spots left. When that's filled, that's filled. You'll have access to delay-free, ad-free stream, and a host of other tools and resources. Okay, Meta out the gate strong. We're seeing Palantir out the gate strong. Palantir did sell off aggressively. Nvidia falling off a cliff. Apple is trying to hold to see if Apple can hold that daily open in that PMH. I have this on the 15. Q's looking, they're wicking back above that PML. SPY trying to do the same thing. Let's drop down to the 5 real quick. Drop down to the 5. And then drop to the 15. Okay, so far there are buyers trying to defend. Trying to defend that PML. Buyers are trying to defend that PML. Google has a tremendous strength here. So does Meta. Tesla weakness. Nvidia weakness. Okay, VIX starting to push a little lower here. So the jaws of the gap that we discussed this morning, guys, this is the jaws. Okay, we're going to cut the gap into parts. This is the jaws of the gap. Okay, this is the jaws of the gap. SpaceX back at that 150 territory. Did dip all the way into 147.05. So let's see if there's some buyers there. Is there any interest for SpaceX at 150? Is there any interest for SpaceX at 150? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, George, and God bless you, George, your family, health, economy, and the followers in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen, amen. May you receive likes from every grateful, respectful viewer. Thank you so much, Fishman, as always, for speaking life into the chat. Good morning, Sid. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Poman. Good morning, Brobot. Good morning, Vanuz. Good morning, Ma. Okay, I'll just go with J1P. J1P. If anyone has nicknames, guys, if I'm botching your name, I'll try to memorize your nicknames. Okay, we have a diverse audience, which is awesome to see. So, again, as you're coming in, smash the like button, and thank you to the people supporting the channel as always. I do appreciate the support. The ones who are supporting Refill My Coffee and the ones supporting the SAT VIP. All right, so we're trying to establish some kind of rapport, some kind of relationship with this PML, and it's unfolding right now. So more than likely, the big idea is going to be on the other side of this interaction. Meta, guys, Meta, out the gate flying. Google out the gate flying. Meta has woken up. Meta is doing its own thing. Okay, it's on a solo mission. It's on a solo mission. Google doing its own thing. Amazon doing its own thing. What I mean by doing its own thing is going against the grain. It's going against the grain. What's the grain? Everything is sliding to the downside. The Dow, SPY, Qs. Look at Meta. Look at Meta. Meta, Google, and Amazon have some strength there. Meta, be mindful of the spreads, guys. Those spreads are a little spready today. About a 60-cent spread. Be mindful of that. 60 to 40-cent spread, depending where you're looking to get active. So I highly suggest getting the bid or the mid. Avoid the ask unless you have an advanced model. Okay, we got Amazon as well. Amazon taking flight. Okay, Amazon 240s. These are going to be the 1 DTEs. Okay, the 240s for small account, 235s for regular account. Keep a close eye on that. Calls on Amazon. Nvidia, nice week on Nvidia. Intel starting to pick back up, guys. AMD starting to pick back up. Broadcom went double bottom, starting to pick back up. MU still selling off. SpaceX starting to push, about $2 push here. About a $2 push. Thank you for the gap update. Look at Meta, guys. Meta out the gate. Apple as well. So I'll forego Meta. We'll just pay attention to Meta. Apple 300s. See if we can break past that PMH. We got Google as well. Google 350s calls. We'll pay attention to that. And those are for the expansions. All right, so what we're closely monitoring here is how do we interact with this PML. Okay, so far buyers are protecting it. So if you try to go short at PML, you're getting stopped out. Okay, buyers are continuously pushing in. They're stepping in. All right, so if we're going to start to catch a base, if we're going to start to catch a bid, multiple bids off PML, VIX is going to have to crack 20. WMT's flying. Let me take a look at WMT. Take SpaceX off the list. WMT, yep. That's the rotation name. When everything is dumping, yeah, WMT looks good. But for WMT, the rotation story has to remain. So the market has to be in a dump mode. It has to be in dump mode. Amazon continues to push. Look at Meta, guys. Meta's on fire. If you take the 5-minute opening range, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon flying, Google flying as well. Oh, long term, yep, absolutely. Good. Good morning, guys on YouTube. Good morning. As you're coming in, smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. VIX looking to crack that 20. Okay, so if it cracks that 20, more than likely we get into the jaws of our gap here. So now the question becomes, can we stay above that daily open and the bottom of that gap? So buyers are willing to pay at pre-market low levels. Apple, nice push on Apple. Meta's flying here. So the dip is getting bought on these names. Tesla trying to hold below pre-market low. See if we can start to create separation away from the VWAP now. If we do have some strength, guys, and VIX decisively cracks that 20, starts to work towards 1950, IWM can be a candidate. Okay, as far as indexes are concerned. Be mindful in the next 4 or 5 minutes. We do have a major orange folder catalyst coming up. Major orange folder catalyst. Yeah, I'll give you access to that right now, Joe P. You asked me last time. Didn't get a chance to get around to it. Let me do that right now. So I don't forget. Okay, in real time. Okay, you will have access here. Manage access. Add new user. Boom. Add access. So June, July, August 23rd. Okay, you should have access now, Joe P. You should have access now to the indicator. So go to invite only, and then you'll have access to it. Should show up there. Okay. Should show up there. So notice, a lot of people are coming to the market. They want to short this thing. All right, which way does it go? It goes the opposite way. Which is better, 5-minute or 15-minute? No, it just depends if you're what kind of move you're trying to catch. I would say you can use the 5-minute, but you have to know how to trade the 5-minute because you have a shorter window to trade it. More volatile action. You have less data. The only data you have is 5 candles. Right, so you're making a decision based off 5 individual candles, and you're trying to gauge that direction based off those 5. Right, I lean towards the 15. Right, because people can adopt that style of trading more frequently. Right, you have a little more data to make a decision. You get a better idea of your spreads. Right, you get a better idea of your risk reward. It's hard to draw risk reward unless you're using that entire 5-minute candle as your risk reward when that range is so tight. Okay, so it just depends. A lot of things depend. A lot of things do depend. Okay, so nice little break there. All right, so 3.0, we got a lot of things coming up, guys. A lot of things coming up as far as Shockwave is concerned. We're going to be adding different time frames as well. So be on the lookout for that. If you do have the lifetime, all right, you have Shockwave for lifetime. So whatever update does come, All right, you'll have access to it. You will have access to it. VIX, again, back below 20. See how quickly it runs to that 1950. Tesla still shows weakness here. We're 1 minute away. Apple is starting to go. Those contracts that we discussed are now in the money, deeper in the money. So I'll look at the 305s. Okay. Google, those also went. They're getting close to getting the money. IWM. I'm looking at the 295s on IWM. Keep in mind, guys, at 9:45, in the next 15-20 seconds, we are going to get an orange photo catalyst. All right, so we can get a pretty decent response. It can be a muted response, but just be mindful. We're going to get a small injection of volatility into the market. Okay, shockwave hour is here. Shockwave hour is here. Keeping a close eye on Apple. Tesla's actually dumping here. Apple is ready to go. Apple is starting to go. I'll wait for that recapture back to the downside. Amazon looking like it wants to go as well. SPY looks like it wants to go as well above that 735.39. Let SPY settle in. So based off of this, do we have enough fuel? Is there enough demand off of this dip buy to drive us into those levels? And we'll keep a close eye on SPY here. I want the VIX to continue to slice the downside, stay below 20. Stay below 20. We're actually in a very tight range here, guys. You can see this range is basically equivalent to one candle. So the stops are very tight here. Okay, see if Apple can resurface. Looking at the 305 or the 300s on Apple. You can go with the 302.50s as well. Those at the money. I'll go with the 302.50s. Okay. See if you can come out one more time. If you took Apple there, good. Manage accordingly. Anyone take Apple calls? If you did, manage accordingly. That was the opportunity there. The alert keeps going off, but didn't cross. Like it keeps going off, but it didn't cross that level. So I'll just manually pay attention to it. I'll manually pay attention to it. Okay, so the data is in. We'll take a look at the data, see if the Qs can join the party. The Dow's starting to push the upside. See if SPY wants to hold above that level. Okay, what's the first thing we want to do? Mark out our risk. Okay, cool thing is indicator tells us our risk. Okay, in the event there's an entry, it's going to be right here. Conservative is right there. Now, what are you targeting up there? What are you targeting up there? See if you can start to come in just a little bit. SPY is starting to go. I like how the VIX continues to go south. Apple, out of here. Apple, cross down. If you took that break on SPY, good. I'll be there for the retest. Qs are starting to join the party as well. Scale out on SPY. If you took that initial break, it's headed towards TP1. And look at that, guys. Just like that, all right? Everyone is thinking short, and this thing goes the opposite way, all right? Because it just grabbed that pre-market low and then went the opposite way. That's why it's so dangerous to come into the day with a fixed bias. The dangers of a fixed bias, right? Okay, Amazon, another potential opportunity there on Amazon. Okay, if you took Apple, see that Apple can come back in. SPY can come back in. Small caps can come back, can start to go. Small caps are actually the leader, all right, in pre-market. IWM 295s. Amazon's starting to go. SPY, if you took SPY, good. Q starting to go as well. So in this case, it looks like IWM is the laggard. So like IWM is the laggard at this particular stretch. Okay, see if IWM can start to go here. Oh, that nice hold on IW. Okay. Charge our load is slow today. Okay, see if Apple can resurface. So Apple provided a scalp. If Apple can resurface back to the upside, count me in. This Apple alert keeps going off when it's not even crossing. So trading view, get that fixed. Apple resurface. Okay. Go Apple go. Amazon as well. TP1 on SPY. Small caps as well. Small caps as well here. How are we doing, guys? This is the dangers of having a bias based on the activity you see in the pre-market. All right, that is a big danger. You have to build the bias as the market opens up. Build the bias as the market opens up. So SPY is headed towards TP1. Or if it headed towards TP2 at this rate. So look at the VIX, guys. The VIX is going south. VIX going south. SPY going north. Nvidia did trigger there, but there's a lot of traffic up there. Index is SPY, give me that retest. Small cap, give me that retest. Apple, give me that reclaim. Interestingly enough, Tesla is still below that pre-market low, despite that nice little push across the board. If you took IWM, if you took SPY, if you took those two names, you're doing well. Apple provided a scalp. Intel continues to push forward. AMD continues to push as well. Broadcom continues to push as well. Amazon, no confirmation there. So Apple, give me that reclaim. And SPY and small caps, give me that retest. All right, as you're coming in, guys, smash the like button. If you're a first-time viewer, let us know where you're joining from. Double digit. Beautiful scalp. Beautiful job. Artem. Just like that. Done with the 15-minute orb. Gorgeous. Good. Just like that. Now we're just suspended in the jaws of the gap. So the 50% retrace of that gap is here. And that coincides closely with that weekly downside breaker. Weekly downside breaker. Google is also candidate as well. Looking at the 350s. Keep in mind these are 2 DTEs, all right, or 1 DTs in this case. All right, they're not zeros. Apple provided a quick scalp, and now it's starting to head back towards VWAP. Did have a little bit of overhead levels above it. Done for the day. Absolutely, guys. That's how you do it. If you're done for the day, all right, keep it clean and come back the next day. All right, you saw yesterday we talked about how things are not going to, that's as good as it gets. If you paid attention to the action midday, all right, the stream was there, even though I wasn't providing the commentary until 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30ish. So you can see we're just range bound for the rest of the day. All right, so the opportunities come, you strike. You strike while it's hot. Like keeping a close eye on Google here. Show some signs of life, Goog. Just wanted to see, just get a nice little push. And now my candidate for the calls, Google 350. Get last little push during that last 10 seconds of that 5. Okay, I'll take Google right there. So I'm in the Google calls. Risk is all the way down here, 345.85. So first trade of the day. So in this case, my risk is down here. That basically embodies the 5 minute, that 5 minute 9 EMA. See if you can stay above it during this 5 minute stretch. Okay, and I want us to continue with that momentum, get above that 347.94. If we can do that, that'd be great. And then we have room into highs of the day and eventually 349. All right, if you need to TP, guys, TP with Google. All right. Manage your position accordingly. If you did take that, if that aligns with your setups, again, everything you're hearing is for educational purposes, guys. Okay. So don't come here just to take signals. Come here to learn. So in this 5 minute stretch, and my stop was all the way down here, strikers. All right. My 5 minute stretch, I'd like to see Google get above 347.97. Okay. SPY starting to pull back in. See if Google can kind of flag here. That would be great. That would be sensational. All right, and go 212 for that continued push up. Okay, currently up 6%. And then you can target the highs of the day, 348.32. Okay, up 11% on Google. Get that continued push. Up 11. See that push above that 347.97 and a hold. Okay, I want to see a nice hold. Starting to recoil here. SPY starting to pull back. See if we can push back up. Who scalped Google quickly? If you scalp Google quickly, 11%, that's respectable. I'm still holding through. Okay, I want to see a nice push above 347.97 in the next 3 minutes and change. A lot of time. That's a lifetime. Okay. A lot of things can happen between now and that 3 minute stretch. I want to see if SPY can start to push to the upside as well here. Okay, go Google, go Google. Get that continued push above 347.99 decisively. Okay, highs of the day, 348.32. That would be my first TP with the majority, all right? Right there. It should yield about 15 to 20%. Go, go, go. Okay, go, go, go. I'm going to take a majority off right there at 18%. Highs of the day. Hold runners. Thank you very much, Google. All right. So played out to a T. Took it to the highs of the day. And now my runners, I'm going to use those to see if we have room into that 349. Up 20%. Who took Google, guys? If you took Google, congratulations. Okay. Congratulations if you took Google. Nice break. See if we have to continue pushing to 349. Take a majority off. 18% at the highs of the day. And now we're up 22%. So now our next level above us, guys, is 349. Okay, that 349 is right there. I want to say we respond to 349. Decisively get above it. That'd be great. Okay, but make sure to TP, guys, up 25% in less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. In this case, I want price to stay above 347.99. Very tight stop. You see that green line right there, team? I want to see price stay above that territory for these runners. All right. It's okay. This can be, we can be on the verge of a breakout. All right. If you took Google dollar signs in the chat, if you took Google dollar signs in the chat when I became profitable, I'll be buying the course. Good, good, good. So at least I'll get 10% of those runners. Worst case scenario. Seeing if there's one little push left on Google. Okay. Finish this 5-minute candle strong. In the last 40 seconds, I want this 5-minute candle to finish strong. Okay. Start strong, finish strong. Don't start to fade. Start strong, finish strong. Stay above 347.99. If it gets below it, okay, I'll close my runners there. Finish strong. Finish strong means close as close as possible to 348.77. So when that next 5-minute candle comes, it's a shorter distance. Take out those highs. One little push. Get a push. Get a push. Let's go. Finish strong, guys. Finish strong. So I want it to stay above 347.99. Basically 348. Okay, that's a critical level. SPY is starting to push into the highs. Go, go, go. Knock out these highs here. Knock out these highs here. And the continuation is on. Okay, if we knock out these lows, then there might be a 5-minute pullback, 5-minute reversal. Okay. Into maybe that 9. Okay. So targeting that 349. Let's see if Google can get it done. Okay. Go, 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 Google. Smash past 349. And we can start to fly. That's our last level to get past. And if we can get past that, we have room to 350.25, 350 psych level. Okay. So major test coming up on Google. All right. But we need to earn our right to get above 349. SPY continues to accelerate. Go, 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 Google. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we can get some pushback off that level. Be mindful. That is a level that we're under. Stay above this territory. Okay. Trying to be patient here. Okay, I'll close it right there. I'll walk away with 10-11% on those runners. Okay, I don't want it to go too low, but thank you very much, Google. All right, that's good for me. All right, if you're looking to take Google, manage accordingly. If you're still in, a beautiful trade nonetheless. But I don't want the runners to go sub 10% on this stretch because it's starting to struggle up here. All right, so we did see upwards of 26, 27+%. Look at SPY, guys. If you took SPY, okay, you're going to the high. If you took small caps, you're enjoying that as well. All right, my horse was Google here. All right, so all those were discussed. So just taking what Google's giving me, taking what it's giving. I'm trying to give it some time to get to 349. Okay. I'm not going to give it all day. I want it to take place within that 5-minute stretch. 5 minutes at a time. Look at SPY, guys. Breaks out, never looks back. Okay. How are we doing, guys? Anyone take SPY? Anyone take Google? Anyone take anything else? IDM 10%. Good, good, good. Make sure to like the video, guys. Google 17%. Good, good, good. Be proficient in your TPs. I know we like to have those massive runners, guys. All right, but sometimes you just have to TP. Okay. I'll break down the Google trade for you. I didn't get a chance to post the trade from yesterday. Yesterday I only took one trade. So today, Google trade. Here's Google. So this is still considered a scalp, guys. There's no scale out. And it yields at the very peak upwards of 26%. So this goes to show you the power of the system. So it didn't even go to scale out. Right, so this would be classified as a scalp. Okay. So here's Google's trade. All right. It's at 349 is critical on Google. The 5 still holding up. 5 is still holding up. But if you want to scalp it, you can. If you want to hold it, just keep a close eye on that 5. Amazon coming back into play possibly. SPY. IWM and SPY got the job done today. Done for the day. Beautiful job, guys. BT6305. Good, good, good. Look at that, guys. 82%. What a week for one of our members, guys. Firefly, congratulations. All right, look at that. Runners. So you're really understanding how to play those runners. Tremendous, tremendous job. Anyone else in SPY? Anyone else take SPY? Anyone on board this flight? Or is this flight 2? 738.87 is the destination. Anyone on board this flight? Beautiful job, John. Done for the days. That's what we have to see a lot of those done for the days during the first hour, guys. But we'd love to take a bunch of trades, bunch of trades. But that environment is not conducive for that kind of trading. Okay. Okay, who's next? SPY. I'm going to wait for SPY and IW. How do you play your runners? I play my runners based on a couple of things, all right? The runners, there's no real perfect way to play runners, to be honest with you. All right, it's hit or miss sometimes. All right, but the one thing is there's no hit or miss with the majority. If it works in your favor, okay, you have to take something out. All right, so with those runners, if there's just a clear runway above us, there aren't too many levels above us. Okay, it's just smooth sailing. If we're directional on the time frames, then more than likely those runners will go. Sometimes there can be a lot of traffic and the runners can go as well. Right, but you don't want to get caught up too much on the runners. What you want to get caught up on is what are you doing with the majority? Okay, if you have 10 contracts, what are you doing with 8? If you have 20 contracts, what are you doing with 18? What are you doing with 16? What are you doing with at least 15 of those contracts? Right, but in the very beginning, I won't even recommend anyone to take any runners because it starts to play a game in your mind. Or it starts to create FOMO. Those runners are very elusive. They're very tricky. So in the beginning, don't even be concerned with runners. Okay, make taking profit muscle memory. You see 15 works in your favor, boom, put it in your pocket. Next. Right, you're going to start to become as mechanical as possible so you can operate out of muscle memory. And then when you get past that, then you can start to say, hey, you know what, I trust myself enough to use runners, but if the runners work against me or if the runners don't work out as much, that's not going to lead me to trade a different system for the next trade. All right, so that would be my advice on runners. Okay. Oh yeah, Amazon calls. Yep, Amazon calls starting to go. Per usual, manage accordingly. The Shockwave 15 webinar I did this weekend, it was recorded, but there was no audio. Right, so I mean, it was a good webinar as well. Right, we covered a lot of topics. We kept it under an hour and 20 minutes. A lot of questions were answered. You guys provided a lot of questions that I can work off of. All right, so we'll do another one. We're shooting to do Shockwave 15 webinars at least once a month. All right, to give you that continued support, to let everyone else who's curious about the indicator, about the system, jump in on the call. So to give you that ongoing support, we're going to continue to do that. At the same time, it gives us some time to backtest. All right, backtest, see how it plays out, and refine yourself as well. Okay. It's going to take you some time to really utilize the system. All right. It's going to take you some time to trust yourself to close a trade, to take profits. All right, you'll start to hit your stride maybe after 2 months. All right, you can hit it earlier, of course, depending on how closely you stick to the plan. Right, but once you start understanding how it works and trading the system and becoming a system-based trader, just by utilizing this particular strategy, this indicator, this system, and you start to see the fruits gradually start piling up, your brain now believes it. You don't want to do anything else. So now, when you do get stopped out, you're getting stopped out willingly, because you know that next opportunity awaits. All right, that's the biggest thing for most people, guys. Is it's hard to trade a system when you've traded the system and it gave you nothing. And this one you have to really trust. You have to continue to trade it and continue to be one with the system, one with your stop, one with your TPs, and show up every day. And through repetition, through doing the right things, despite if it works in your favor or if it doesn't work in your favor, right, you'll develop how to really use this tool, the skill to really use this tool. And the cool thing is no one can take it away. All right? Unless the market closes, no one can take that skill away. If you have the system, the indicator, for a lifetime, no one can take it away. It's yours. Okay? So we'll probably do another one. We'll shoot for next week. We'll shoot for the second week of Amazon is gone, guys. Okay, second week of Google continues to push. Second week of July. We'll shoot for that. Okay, we definitely don't want to do it on July 4th. Okay. So again, guys, folks on YouTube, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. So destination hit. We're at the 50% retrace of that area, of that gap. Okay, I want to bring one thing to your attention this morning, guys. Hopefully you are tuning in today in the pre-market prep. Okay, there's one thing we discussed that's going to set up the narrative for us to push the upside. Okay, if you understand the bird's eye view methodology, if you really understand it, then you can navigate these waters. Okay, then you'll be able to survive. Okay, nice push on Google, continues to push. Amazon, if you took Amazon, okay, scale out right at that key level. Tesla, interestingly, falling off a cliff. Intel pushing, AMD pushing, Broadcom pushing, MU pushing. Look at the 5-minute time frame on SPY, guys. Once this thing left the station, never look back. EMA's pointing to the upside. Okay, key levels. Here we go. Key zone. Okay. I got SPY calls out now, okay? Main thing is don't chase, all right? Don't chase. Because if you chase SPY here, you're paying upwards of 100% more than you would pay here. So then you would have to, your setup would have to tell you SPY will continue to push above that territory for some appreciation. All right, so smash the like button on YouTube, guys. Let's get the likes up. Make sure to join our community. Get your hands on our latest indicator, 3.0, 2.0, Shockwave. Amazon was the last one to go. Amazon went. Anyone take Amazon? Amazon actually playing out nicer than Google here. So those are the two names to pay attention to. Amazon, it was actually 3: Amazon, Apple, and not Microsoft, and Google. So scale it on Amazon if you caught that. Goog. Okay, still grinding higher. No scale out yet. So you should be upwards of 25 to 35%. Some time did pass, but those contracts have a little bit of time on them. Palantir. Okay, have no fear. Palantir is here. Palantir broke below the daily downside breaker. Okay, potential signal brewing on Palantir. Okay, let her rule out that this is not a double bottom. Let her rule out it's not a double bottom. And everything is pushing to the upside. So let's see if that can change. So Tesla is trying to break those lows, but continuously gets bought back up, but fails to cross back above VWAP. Okay, big test for Google. Big test for Google here. Can it get above that 349 decisively? Amazon pushing nicely. TP1 hit on Amazon. SPY TP2 hit, guys. So this was a monster trade. Okay, you take the calls there. Monster trade. Same as IWM. Okay, so now how do we respond with that key zone up here? Okay. We want the VIX to go to the floor. Floor being at 19 and break past that. If we can do that, guys, we continue to see this buying. There's a 5-minute trend being established. And get above this territory and continue to grind higher. Unless we get a bounce off that 19 on the VIX, right? We can naturally just trend higher. Right, so the trend is not being interrupted so far. We did have a pullback on the 5 here that got completely bought back up. So this engulfing candle on the 5 represents a pullback. Okay, so at some point in time, this engulfing candle was bearish. Okay, it was a bearish candle, and the buyer stepped up off those lows to flip it to being a bright green bullish engulfing candle, 3 up. All right, so no pullbacks, all green off the open on the 5. Okay, there's a little bit of a back and forth, some wicks, but when it's all said and done, between the time it opens and closes, it closes higher. There's some history there. It wicks lower, shows some weakness on the lower time frame, being the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. But when it's all said and done, when that 5 is all said and done, when it wraps up, okay, the buyers emerge as the winner. All right. And we're getting our first pushback here. No surprise, key zone up there. So where does it send us? Does it send us to reset all the way back here, or does it send us into a higher low for a continued grind higher? That's going to be the question here. Okay, that is going to be the $1 million question. Okay. So who's done for the day? Who is done for the day? Beautiful job, Fido. Is that 2 trades for you? Apple and Apple and Google. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My trigger finger has been a little slow this week. A little slow. All right. It's been a little slow. But despite that, still getting some good setups. Green on SPY, good, good, good. So the ones who are green, I challenge you to be done for the day. That's my challenge to you. That's my challenge to you. Be done for the day. What could you ask for? Less than an hour. You jump in. You take your piece. And get the work done. And move along. All right? Less is more. Less is more. I'm good for today. 3 trades on SPY. Okay, good, good, good. Because there is going to be a period where we chop around. There's going to be a period where we chop around. So look at Google team. So your last TP, okay, is that 349. We're clearly struggling to get above that. Okay, so you can use that for your runners. If the runners can get above there, sure, but keep moving your stop. Okay, Tesla's starting to go push here. See, Tesla has some legitimacy there. Into that weekly downside breaker. Tesla's weak. Tesla's all the way below 400, guys. Tesla's below 390. SpaceX, where's our friend SpaceX? Okay, so we see this on the IPOs, guys. We see this with IPOs. SpaceX is at 155. So it's very close to its IPO price. Let me take a look at SpaceX's contracts. 112. All right. The reason why I'm not trading Intel, the IV just refused to come down. Same thing with AMD. Okay, 91. Their IV is just suspended. Okay, suspended at basically earning levels for some reason. Okay, Tesla's starting to slide here. Okay, Tesla's starting to slide. Nvidia did get that break, TP1, with a lot of congestion there on Nvidia. SPY, guys, runaway train. It's a freight train. There goes the Q. There goes the VIX, guys, headed towards 19. There goes the VIX. Okay. Yes, Apple was 69%, almost half my daily goal. Gonna really help me trading. Good, good, good. Yeah, so speed of sound. So my voice is faster than my fingers. Good, good, good. Anyone else done for the day, guys? Right, buyers just continue to push this thing back up. We can't refute that. Now we're basically looking to resurface. Okay, we're at the major test here, guys. Major test, weekly downside breaker. Last week's lows. But if we can get above that, if we continue to trend higher, guys, this opens up a major runway here. But in this case, what do we need to be true? We discussed the importance in pre-market. If we're going to get that bounce off those lows, we need the VIX to start to slice below 20, head towards 1950, head towards 19. If we're going to continue to get dumped, the VIX needs to go from that 19, go from the 20s to the 2050s to 21. So for us to be in this territory, more than likely the VIX needs to slice and dice below that 19 territory. If we get an aggressive bounce off that 19, okay, Palantir. If we get an aggressive bounce off that 19, that can possibly lead to a rejection here. But when you think of rejection, it doesn't necessarily have to be all the way here. That rejection initially, you're going to see if it leads into a higher low. If you're intraday trading, you're not looking to catch the full move. Very rarely would you catch the full move. All right, you're just looking to catch a piece of the pie. Thank you for supporting the channel, Laura. Refilling the coffee. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your support. And down goes volunteer. Palantir. I like that one. Volunteer. Down goes Palantir. So if SPY starts to sell off here, look at the 5-minute on SPY, right? Starts to gravitate back towards that 9. If it's a gravitation back towards 9 across all the indexes, that's going to give Palantir more room to drop. Potential double dip on Google brewing. Tesla starting to slide. Meta headed towards VWAP. So 90 EMAs, so look for those hammers off those 9s across the board simultaneously. Simultaneous hammers. If you caught Palantir there, okay, TP where you need to. Okay, TP where you need to, guys. There's 7 minutes left. Our goal is to get 100 likes before 10:30. You'll be eligible for a giveaway. First-time viewers, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Long-time viewers do the same thing. Make sure you're subscribed. And we've officially crossed that 5,700 sub mark. The goal now becomes that 5,750. All right, let's see if we can close in on that level, on that mark this week. Look at that, just like that. Buyers pick this thing back up for an engulfer. So it doesn't even have enough weakness to get to the 9. Okay, let's throw the waves on the chart. Again, let's see the waves. So as long as these waves keep waving. All right, if you're a trend trader, you have no business shorting. If you're a reversal trader, you're looking for enough information to go counter. Right, if you're looking to go reverse, first thing I want to mark out is, of course, where is your entry going to possibly be, and what is your invalidation marker, and where is that reflected on the chart? What level does that correspond with? So you don't catch yourself holding on when you've been invalidated. Apple look a little hammerish there on the 9. Palantir falling off a cliff. Look at Palantir. Anyone take Palantir? %. Couldn't have said it better myself. The setups will come to you guys. All right, the setups will come to you. Up 12%, good. They'll naturally find a way to come to you. And that's the power of having a setup. Palantir continues to drop. Palantir falling off a cliff. There we go, Palantir. All right. Where do you get the signal? You get it here. You don't get stopped out. You sit through a little bit of drawdown. You get it here as well. So this one was a clean signal. So it invalidates that double bottom. All right. First it clears that out, and now it's starting to push, scale out. Okay. If you want to use that 9 as a trail, if you have your trail stop on, manage accordingly for your runners. Okay, make sure you leave with more than what you put in. At 15 minutes, starting to go shooter there. What did the VIX bounce off of? What did the VIX bounce off of, or bouncing off of? What is it bouncing off of, or what did it bounce off of? Okay, let me know in the chat. Okay, the Qs are at that 9. SPY's headed towards that 9. Palantir's headed towards 118. Around 117.71 is that TP1. So first shift is going to be in the books in the next 3 minutes. So same thing as yesterday, guys. Just one setup, handful of different options. Okay, there's a handful of names I went with Google. Did my best to manage that position, extract profits, give a little bit of room, not too much room, and that's the one trade. So a significant drop off on the frequency of executed trades. All right, because that's what's going to require. That's what's going to require. 19 bounce, exactly. Okay, so the Qs are at 9 already. See how they respond to that 9, that weekly downside breaker. So they pump this thing. All right, everyone comes in short. They see the market falling off a cliff. Maybe they listen to a couple of news feeds. They get overly bearish. They come into the day, go short. And what does the market do? It rips. So now they check back in. Then they say, hey, the market just ran up. Let me go long. And what does the market do? Start head to the downside. Okay, so you have to be in lockstep with the action. And the only way you can do that is through price action. Okay, and understanding how everything works. Bird's eye view. If not, you're just one step behind. One step behind. Back-to-back 10%. Look at that, guys. Back-to-back 10%. Trade wins. Tremendous job. Was that the breakout on QQQs? Oracle workforce shrinks by 21,000 employees. That's a huge, huge, huge number, guys. 21,000. I know sometimes we get caught up in the numbers, right? Until it's you, it's not significant, right? So 21,000, that's a huge number. $21,000 families. 21,000 tough conversations. All right, so it's here. It's here. Nice breakdown of the Qs. All right, first shift is in the books. All right, again, if you're done for the day, be done. Microsoft breaking out. Apple trying to get back above that level. See if you can resurface. Keeping my eye on Apple here. Wants to make a move. Palantir bouncing off those lows. So again, Palantir gave you a scale out. Almost went to TP1. Apple. So Apple does have some room at the highs of the day. So I want to see if we can decisively get a push above this territory. EMAs are starting to create that separation. And above that, we have some overhead resistance here. Some major key levels converging. So let's see if we get a nice push above those highs. On Apple, if we can, we get that signal. Apple push off that level into that 301.64 territory. I'll wait for that signal to take place. Yep, it's bullish. Yeah, so it's cost cutting. Now, what's the fastest way to increase your bottom line? Get rid of people. That's just the reality. How do you? When they say cost cutting, that means getting rid of people. All right. So Apple, possibility. My friend Palantir, come back in. It did give it that tap. Well, I see some buyers there on Palantir. So keep a close eye on Palantir. Okay, SPY starting to slide. PLTR. I don't even have those contracts on my watch list. Okay, let me get that loaded. So the 115s, or if you go with the 218s, those are expiring on Friday. Okay, it's starting to go already. Starting to go already, and SPY is testing that 9. Okay, the Q is below that 9. Small caps below that 9. So what are we rejecting off of? What is this rejection off of? All right, this key zone. Okay. So at this point, what is price seeking? Is it seeking a higher low? Or is it looking to return back home? Okay, get back into the jobs at the opening range, the top end of it, and possibly daily open. So what is price seeking? Okay, keeping a close eye on Apple on that bounce on SPY. See if that one come into play. Full focus on Apple. Laser in on Apple here. So this is the opportunity. Does have some overhead resistance. Okay, SPY trying to go possible flag hammer off the 9s across the board. See if Apple can give us a signal. So first shift is in the books, guys. If you're done for the day, be done. One trade during first shift, multitude of names did go during first shift. If you caught any of those names, congratulations. And now the serious conversation you have to have with self is, am I done for the day, right? Right. If I'm not, what am I looking for? If I'm not, what am I looking for? Just pull back just a little bit so I don't have to pay top dollar for those contracts. Okay, I'll take Apple right there. I'm in the Apple calls, the 30250s. Targeting the highs of the day, 30164. Risk is this level here. Okay, risk is that level there. Okay. See that signal didn't fully print, but already in. So we'll deal with that. Okay, my risk is all the way down here. That encompasses that 9. So at least, okay, if it does sit through some drawdown, it allows me to sit through a 9 EMA test. All right, if that fails, if that weekly, that daily 50% retrace fails, and then it gets to my stop, then I'll be wrong in that case. All right, so in this current stretch, I want to see Apple try to push above these highs. Preferably the market continue to push the upside. That'd be great. All right, so, and if it breaks below these lows, it's possibly headed towards the downside. Possibly going to that 9 EMA test. So a little bit of front running there on my side. Okay, see if we can get a positive response off that 9. SPY, Qs, everything's starting to go south. And got me there, trapped me there. All right, so this 9 EMA test coming up. See if that can hold up. We have a couple of things that are working in our favor despite the drawdown. 9 EMA in a key level here. So let's see if buyers do pick it up off those areas. What would be preferred is if we can get a nice little hammer across the indexes and a nice recovery. Okay, so Apple will be the latest trade. Taking the 30250s. Tomorrow's expiration. Currently down about 15%. What would help in our case is this. This would help in our case. Okay, that would be helpful. Okay, that would be helpful. On our friend Apple. Okay, second trade of the day. Yeah, so the folks in our team can see all the other charts, guys. So Apple. Here's Apple, how it looks. All right, so that's the advantage of being in the team, guys. All right, I want to see if we can recapture that territory. At least respect these waves. All right, so I'm in the Apple calls. Apple. What will help Apple is this breakout on SPY, this bounce off that 9. We're seeing the Qs do it. We're seeing IDM do it simultaneously. That will help. That will help. Sometimes Apple has a tendency to do its own thing, right? So it still can possibly do its own thing, but that's gonna help our case, not gonna hurt our case. So put in the chat, do we break here? Do we break here, break out, or break down? Break out or break down? Apple, resurface. Reemerge, back above that territory. Okay, I got faked out right there. Okay. Do we break out or break down? Put in the chat. Do we break out or break down? We got down my accounts, depending on the upside. All right, Apple. Let's see what you got, Apple. Apple provided a scalp earlier. If you scalped it, if you were waiting for a scale out or TP, okay, nothing there. You just get stopped out. See if Apple can start to wake up here. So this contract does have some time, all right? But my stop is here. My stop is down there, this red box. That red box. Who remembers red box? But that was the thing. Speaking of red box, look at that rejection on SPY. See if Apple can absorb it. Okay, just maintain the integrity of those waves. Okay. Yeah, it's like this during the first hour, everything is smooth, and then after that, it's just chop. Apple, Apple, Apple. Apple is starting to drop here. Okay, I need that 9 to hold up. I need that 9 to hold up at least. SPY. I'm starting to trade in this channel. Okay, look at that 15. 15 is rejecting. Okay, Apple about to get stopped. Have a little bit more room left. See if you can catch a bid off that 9. Get back above 300. Psych level. That's a major, major level on Apple. Because it does look double toppy up there. Q's falling off a cliff. Everything's starting to sell off. Apple testing that daily 50% retrace. All right, but look how long it took to reject off this. Look how long the path it took to reject, right? It wasn't just to come into it and reject. Buyers pick it up. They just failed to make a higher high. They just failed to make a higher high. The only horse in the race I have here is Apple, guys. See if this 9 EMA test can be successful. Get us above 300. That would be critical. That would be the win for us now with this Apple position is get above 300. That can possibly give us some signs of life. Get above 300, this red line. Okay. Get above 300. Stay above 300. Indexes continue to sell off. All right, I think we need a hammer to come to the rescue. Hammer, 2 down, 2 up, reversal. Combo. Okay, get above 300. QQQ, yeah, nice rejection, QQQ. 11%, your goal is hit 10% a day, guys. That's an astronomical return. All right, 10% a day. Okay, definitely keeps the doctor away. All right, just do the math. 10% a day for 200 days. Of course, you have to factor in some days where you don't necessarily get it. But let's say out of those 252 days, you get it 150 of those days, you get 10%. Out of 250. Okay, Apple. We're coming back to life, Apple. You sat through some drawdown. Still within the scheduled risk. The 9 EMA was there. The 50% retrace was there. So those things are already baked into the risk. Tremendous job, trade wins. So what can help Apple in this case is a 2 down, 2 up reversal off that 9. Continue push, a break out of this channel. Okay, so Apple back, trying to resurface. Still in the negative on Apple. We did see drawdown upwards of 30%. Down about 13, 14% now. Okay, stay above 300. Okay, 300 buyers, pick it up. SPY, try to get a nice little push. At least try to make an attempt at this channel resistance. Okay, we're testing that 9. Go, 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 Apple. Apple TP at 25%. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, the cool thing with Apple is, all right, did sit through some drawdown, But the one thing is, this was already baked into our risk. This test was baked into the risk. My risk is here. All right, so a level is baked in. So they're going to have to take that level out along with that 9. So everything is good here on Apple, but now it needs to break past that territory and stay above this 300. Okay, now SPY needs to potentially break. Okay, so Apple, probably the break even on Apple is these highs up here. Right, my entry is in this territory. So I kind of just front ran the shockwave there and got caught. So let's see if we can get into these highs. This would be the break even territory. In the short term, okay, stay above 300. Stay above 300. Okay, SPY, again, trying to get that bounce. Again, all that buying gets absorbed, continues to get pushed lower. That 5-minute candle, 11 seconds left. Okay, so that 5-minute candle is critical. These are the 5-minute candles lows. Those are the highs. See if you can knock out those highs. Go, go, go. Go, 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 Apple. SPY looking to take out those lows. Q is very close to VWAP. Right, inside candle on the 5 on those indexes. Okay, so you get some hammer activity. See if buyers can start stepping in, start to influence Apple here. See some buying pressure on Apple. That would be good. Okay, paying attention to Apple on the side screen. We'll keep you guys updated. 345, get above it. We did tap into it. So that 9 is right here now. That 299.94. Get a continued push. See if SPY can catch a nice bounce off of this TP1 level. See if we can find a nice little bounce off that level. Maybe that can give us a little relief. But so far, this is a bearish channel. Whether you like it or whether we like it or not, this is a bearish channel on SPY. This is a bearish channel until the upside is broken. Okay, that's the path that we are traveling. Okay. If you're waiting for the hammer combos on SPY and all the indexes simultaneous hammers, nothing so far. Nothing so far. Yeah, Amazon. Keep a close eye. Is it flagging? A little bit of a flag. Apple. Stay above the 300. And that 9. Okay, that 9 and that 300 coincide very closely. Okay, so these contracts have a little bit of time on them, so I can sit through this back and forth a little bit. Okay. All right, the big test for the Qs is here, guys. Big test for the Qs is here. Qs are at VWAP. This is critical. This could be make or break here. All right, so for the sake of this position, VWAP hold would be good. That would help the position. All right, sometimes Apple has a tendency to do its own thing. But if it's just a slice and dice through VWAP, no wicks, no nothing. All right, we're gonna have to wait on Apple to do something. All right, stop us out, or stop me out in this case. If you already got stopped out, if you already stopped, that passed your risk threshold. All right, that's just a stop out. That's the cost of entertaining the opportunity. Now everything's just selling off, guys. So that rejection here. Okay, so we've been selling off for the past close to 20 minutes. Last 20 minutes. Once we broke these lows, 15-minute combo, we've been selling off. Okay. So we get that pump. We push into this zone up here. We come into that weekly downside breaker. We come into that PMH. We get a drop. We get a push back. All right, so still an Apple here. Okay. So 50% retrace on SPY would be very close to this territory here. 50% retrace that entire move from this morning. That 15, 30, 45 Okay, that 1 hour move on SPY. Okay, let's see if we can catch a bid off this level that we discussed. Catch a bid off this and knock out that resistance. That's best case scenario for Apple. WMT, yeah, keep a close eye on WMT if it does sell off. Good rotation play. Good rotation play, trade win. So we need to get some fuel off of this bounce. Okay, try to knock out that resistance. Okay. See, we got at least get a hammer on the 5. Buyers are protecting the Q's VWAP. Apple is still above that 9 on the 5. Small victory for us at this point would be Apple knock out that 345 cents in the next 27 seconds, 30 seconds. All right. Still a lot of selling pressure. The Dow's starting to push the upside. Small caps bouncing as well. So let's see if Mega Cap Tech can hold that VWAP. The sell-off we're seeing is related to Mega Cap Tech. It's related to Mega Cap Tech names. All right. Apple testing that 300. Okay. Let's see if SPY can knock out these highs. 2 down, 2 up reversal. Has to knock out these highs. All right. Qs have to knock out these highs. If they don't, the sell-off continues. Small caps are already knocking out those highs. The Dow looking to knock out those highs. That 300 being given up. So see if that 9, that 300 can hold on Apple. Holding on to dear life. The Qs need to hold on to dear life above the VWAP. %50% idea inputs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, if you're green, 100% stay clean. You guys know the motto, guys. All right, let's see if SPY can fuel off of this. Break that channel. Break that channel. That's the best bet for Apple. Go, go, go. Okay, we're starting to get some buyers stepping in, guys. And Mega Cap Tech names bounce off VWAP. Go, go, go. Synchronized buying. Go, go, go. Apple, wake up. Take advantage of this. At least get us back into that 345 territory. Still down about 25%. Okay, 25% down on Apple. Okay, this 300 test has to go well. We're starting to put some pressure on this structure as well. So Apple hanging on to dear life, guys. So Apple, if Apple closes below 50% retrace down here, decisive close below here, I'll have to cut the position. All right, I'll move my stop from these lows to here. So if it's a decisive close below that, this level here, this green box, then I'll have to cut the position. That level being that 299.59. All right, so let's see at least if this trend line support can hold up. So I don't want to see a structural breakdown. So the initial stop was here. I've modified it to here for the second time. All right, some time has passed. All right, so the integrity of this trend line support, if that can hold up, get back up 300, there might be some hope. Right, we can see some buyers trying to step this thing. There's some demand for Apple. If not, slices through here. No bounce, no double bottom. Close below it, then I'll close out. Okay, so I gave Apple a chance. Just couldn't go my way. Okay, so let's see. Give us a double bottom. But this double bottom here has to get us back above 300. Okay, so it's not just be here and do nothing. I want to see bounce, get above 300. Okay, decisively. We do have this as well. Make or break situation here, guys. So we'll see how that plays out. All right. All right, so that was enough to get us into this top of the channel. No breakout. Okay, so just naturally respecting this channel. So the integrity of this channel is being kept. Put in the chat, is this a bullish or bearish channel? Is this a bullish or bearish channel? If I buy a put, it'll go to the moon. The Dow's starting to go to the upside. This is the Qs, guys. The sell-off is a mega cap tech. All right, if mega cap, because mega cap tech is at VWAP. Qs are at VWAP. Nasty trap there. Vicious. Okay, they get it above that 737.65. Continue to drop this thing. All right, Apple still. So this is the modified risk here on Apple. No close below this level. If it does, I get stopped out. If the VWAP was above that level, that would have been nice. It would give you a little bit more room to hold it, but we'll see how that plays out. All right, so sitting through a lot of back and forth here. The Dow starting to push. So keep a close eye on WMT. Keep a close eye on those names on the Dow. Yep, nice and clean. So small victories here, guys. Apple get above 325 cents. Okay, small victories as we sit through this grind. All right, so this is the kind of action that takes place after the first hour. All right, just very slow grind. We are moving lower. So buyers, pick this thing up. So I will accept price coming into it, wicking back out, but I won't accept a clean close. Okay. Got your bag. I'm about to put on paper. See if that helps, John G. How we did on YouTube, guys. Make sure to like the video on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Total 732%. Good, good, good. Okay, Apple about to get stopped out here. If we get that close on the 5. See if we can get one more little bounce off of it. So it did modify the risk to that 50% retrace rather than conservative. So we're right at the stop there. If we get that close below it, we'll move to the side. Looks like I'm the only buyer on Apple. Apple, Apple, Apple. Just give me a wick. Give me a wick or something. Give me a wick. I can accept the wicks, but I can't accept the close. Okay, give me one last push to 300. One last push. One last push back up 300. And there might be a small chance. But if there's no push, these sellers just overwhelm the buyers at that level. Okay, this level gets flipped. Then we'll make a way for the sellers. Okay, so we'll give it a little chance there. Okay, now get above 300. Get above 300. This is dramatic, drama-filled trade. All right, the Qs are trying to go hammer off the VWAP here. Okay, notice how hard it is to sell. Okay, notice how much the bears have to fight to sell this thing. Look at the fight. Every sell-off is being contested. All right, they really have to fight to drop this thing. Okay, now stay above 300. Okay, so you notice how we let the wicks come in, but we don't want the close. Sometimes that can take place. All right, you can see price coming to a certain area. All right, and you can wick right off of it. So let's see if Apple can make a solo move, get above 325, and we can go engulfing, bullish engulfing, despite this mess. All right, so SPY continues to sell off, guys. SPY just hit another low. Qs below VWAP. Apple kind of just holding up, doing its own thing. We needed to do its own thing in this case. Okay, let's check on our neighbors. Okay, how are our neighbors doing? Okay. Amazon. Possible double dip. Apple trying to hold up. Microsoft at VWAP. Tesla lows the day. Meta below VWAP. VIX continues to climb. That's not Apple. This is Apple. Stay above that 300, Apple. When this 5-minute candle closes in the next 40 seconds, stay above it. It's been a drama-filled trade. We're there for it. We're here for it. Okay, still still meets the criteria of our trading plan. Get above 325 cents. Stay above that 9. Okay, Qs give us a hammer off the VWAP. Small caps are getting bought up. The Dow's getting bought up as well, guys. The Qs are just the one thing that's lagging behind. The Qs took the biggest hit. They're the ones that are at VWAP. Apple. Okay, let's see if you can do us a favor and get above that 325 cents. Okay. Same thing. No closes here, guys. No close. I'll accept wicks. But no close. Qs, get above that 719.07. Small caps have reclaimed that 9 EMA. SPY, what you got for us? SPY, put some pressure on this trend line. This channel resistance. Apple, get above 325. Okay. Okay, Apple, go, 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 go. Stay above it. So notice how we're getting below the 300, but when it's all said and done in that 5, we wick back above it. All right, so we're still riding that 9 to some extent. So the Qs are trying to bounce off that VWAP. Apple, go, go, go. Okay. Okay, now we need this break. SPY needs to break here, guys. So we're at resistance once again. That's going to help our case. The Qs are getting bought up here. See if the Qs can reclaim that 9 EMA. Is that enough to pump Apple? We shall see. Okay, we didn't get that break quite yet, so we're still not fully in the clear. Because no higher high. Okay, the integrity of this channel is still kept. This bearish channel is still intact. Until we get a structure shifting move. Apple's starting to slide. Man, what a mess on Apple, guys. If you close that thing when it did pop, I don't blame you. Same thing. It looks like this candle's coming in with some force. All right, no close below here. We'll accept wicks, but no close. This candle looks like it has some force behind it. So we need to quickly see the buyers recapture that 300. Here's Apple, guys. Just caught in a mess. Okay. So what I'm using for the close is the 5. All right, here we go. No wick. We get that close below here, guys. Apple. Stop out on Apple. Okay, I'm out on Apple. So stopped out on Apple, 36%. Okay, gave it some time. Here we go, wick. All right, I'm okay with that stop out, even though it's starting to wick, go back and forth. Right, I'm okay with that stop out. I gave it a shot, gave it a chance. All right, so I don't want to see this go to 40, 50, 60. I even had to modify the risk. So Apple, second trade of the day, didn't work in our favor. SPY continues to grind lower. Qs continue to push lower. Not the smoothest sell-off, but a sell-off nonetheless. So you can see Apple. All right, so Apple, my stop was right there on Apple, right here. And there was some force behind that push lower. All right, so even if it bounces, it's still a mess. Even if it bounces, it's still a mess. Now the Qs are below VWAP. Qs are below VWAP here. Okay, so we gave Apple a chance. Apple stopped out. VIX continues to push the upside. Bearish. Apple is a soup sandwich. Have a good day, fam. Trade safe 100%. Bought another paper out. Yeah, that's a nasty candle on the 5, so I'll move out of the way. Yeah, this candle here, when you start to see that candle with some force behind it, all right, you know, okay, you know what? Everything is dropping. VIX is spiking. Let me just move to the side. All right, you can see that sell-off on the 15 looks a little cleaner as opposed to that 1. But that sell-off on the 15 translates to that channel on the 1. That bearish channel on the 1. Nvidia also selling off. Palantir possibly continue to push the downside. SPY continues to fall off a cliff, guys. Slow grind lower, but it continues to make lower lows. You can see the structure. We're not making any higher highs on the 15. We got a high here. We got a high here. We got a high there. We got a high there. So when you start to draw the channel, I want you to visualize that channel translating this action, price action, translating to that channel on the 1. So what channel are we discussing? This channel right here. Okay, this is which way we're going. Until something takes place, this is the path that we're taking. Okay, so we're going south. We're southbound. Okay, nice top on Apple. Continue to push lower. The VIX of the Qs failed to hold that VWAP. The VIX is starting to continue to push, headed towards 1950. All right. The VIX, another leg higher on the VIX. Again, guys, this is the kind of action we're going to see. All right, so if you're done for the day, be done. All right, so we know during that first hour, optimal opportunity, second shift. All right, the window gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Okay, we're in the heart of the summer months. Now SPY is giving up that VWAP, testing that VWAP. The Qs gave up VWAP. See if Palantir can reclaim that territory. Microsoft testing that VWAP. SPY testing that VWAP. So a lot of bull traps here. Right? They break the high and then dump. They break the high and then dump. So let's take a look at the Apple trade real quick. Okay, so the Apple trade. Okay, so my invalidation marker here. That's where we cut it. Okay, modify the risk. If it gets below here, close below here, I'm wrong. So there's no reason for me to sit through this much. That's not part of the plan. If it decides to go the other way after coming to this area, so be it. Okay, but no reason to hold on to a loser if it goes outside of the plan. Okay, nice bounce on a SPY here. See, there's some legitimacy behind that bounce. VWAP is there as well. Okay, so we need to, if we're going to shift, this could be a dead cat bounce. We need to shift the structure for us to make any kind of move. The Qs continue to sell off. So this sell-off extends now for third 15-minute candle in a row. Everything's selling off here. Walmart. Keep a close eye on our friend Walmart. And Walmart did recapture that 200 MA on the hourly. TP1 hit on the puts on Walmart. Full circle moment on Walmart possibly. Okay. We have 5 more minutes left on that candle. Everything is headed south. VIX headed north. Everything headed south. VIX headed north. So that's 2 trades for us today, guys. One worked in our favor. That was Google, and stopped out on our last trade on Apple. All right, so Apple didn't really give us anything. It was just as soon as he got it, just draw down. Nvidia, Nvidia's dumping hard there. Fell below pre-market low daily open. Did that just come out while I was in a position on Apple? Okay. Palantir. Okay, so see if the bounce buyers can take this thing back up. Okay, Apple is starting to resurface. All right, still a lot of selling pressure. Now the Qs are well below VWAP. SPY is about to get that another candle below VWAP. Potential another 5-minute candle close below VWAP. IWM is headed towards that PMH and that VWAP. And the Dow is also dumping as well. There goes Walmart. There goes Walmart. Let's take a look at Apple here. If Apple can resurface and give me a signal, I don't mind giving Apple another shot after getting stopped out. Because it can absorb all this selling. I don't mind shooting another shot on Apple here. Okay. Reassess, re-engage. All right, so that'll do what it needs to do. See if the buyers can start stepping in here. At least a rejection off that 1950 on the VIX. Okay, look at this channel, guys. We've been in this channel basically the entirety of the shift. Look at the difference in the action. Okay, you see this clean action, relatively clean action, and then look at this. Take a look at this. It's just 2 different things. And this kind of action is very, even if you get the puts, it's very easy to get stopped out. Or it's very easy to get shaken out. Okay. Tesla bounced off that weekly downside breaker. Nvidia falling off a cliff. Walmart starting to push. So this is going to be a game of complete 100% patience, guys. 100% patience. It's a different kind of environment, okay? Amazon can possibly resurface as well if we start to get some sort of relief pop. There goes Walmart. Solo mission on Walmart towards that 120.47, 120.50. Okay. Again, guys, make sure to like the video on YouTube. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Make sure to smash the like button. Okay, slow grind. That's a slow grind type of action, guys. Slow grind type of action. Palantir is also there for the taking. So I'll look to take one more trade here. Okay, one more, and regardless of the outcome, we'll be done. All right, see one more if I can get one more. Walmart, that was nice. New 15-minute candle here. New 15-minute candle here. Couple of candidates. Okay, Palantir, if we continue to drop on SPY to the downside. If we start to reverse on SPY, Amazon to the upside. If Qs continue to fall off a cliff, possibly more room to the downside on Nvidia. Ideal entry, retrace, reject potentially. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. It just depends on what the indexes decide to do. Right, for the sell-off to continue, guys. Break below those lows. Sell-off continues. SPY is a simple task. These are the lows. Okay, if it breaks those lows, the sell-off continues as long as there's no reversal. Meaning it gets back about 50% retrace of that 15-minute candle. Okay, let's check back on Apple. Okay, if that was a good stop, okay, I'll take that stop. That was a good stop. So in this case, I was wrong. A little bit of a rushed entry as well. Okay, so gave it multiple chances. Okay, I gave it into this risk here, and then now Apple is really falling. Okay, that's how you want to treat it. So if you're going to be wrong, you give it a little bit of a window, you give it a margin of error, and once that margin of error is exceeded, okay, then the setup is not there. Okay, so that's the story on Apple. Walmart continues to push the upside. Palantir, let me get the Palantir contracts ready. Locked and loaded. Looking at the 117s. Palantir got away from yesterday. One that got away. So as long as we trend lower, the MAs continue to push lower, point lower. VIX has success above that 1950. Okay, I'm looking at Palantir for the puts. Okay, Palantir is starting to break. Come back in Palantir. See, the alert didn't even go. Just coming just a little bit Palantir for that bounce. Okay, if you took Palantir, excuse me, manage accordingly. Manage accordingly if you took Palantir. Just come back just a little bit. Give me a nice little bounce. Here's Palantir. Look at that. So on Palantir, the signal is already there. You're just waiting for a good entry. See the. So you're just waiting for this. So instead of getting this entry, you're waiting for it to go above it, come back in, and drop below it. And this instantaneously works. Those are the best setups. Right? When you get in, and it just works in your favor. Okay, those are the best setups. Anyone catch Palantir? If you caught Palantir, congratulations. That's double digit in seconds. Okay. Palantir, that's 2 days in a row Palantir got away. VIX is above 1950, guys. 1950. Why is that important? Let's go back to the VIX. Today we covered the VIX first with our team. Okay, so we got into the jaws of the gap. Okay. When we dropped here, what did SPY do? It pumped. Into where? Into 19. We came into the 19, we started to catch a nice little bounce. As it's bouncing, market dumps. If we hold above 1950, okay, continue to push. We might have room back into that 20. So it just depends what we do at this particular time. Okay, so if the VIX continues to show strength above 1950, more than likely the sell-off continues. The channel continues to the daily open. Okay, in the event that it runs out of room at 1950 territory, starts to push back lower. Okay, then we start to put some pressure on that trend line, on that bearish channel, and possibly get that break. That's going to be critical for us. That's going to be critical. Okay, see if SPY can hold there for that reclaim. Proxy, I do have Amazon. If we do start to push back the upside. Walmart coming back for that retest. Beautiful trade, Jason. Good, good, good. For those of you who are getting stopped out, guys, if you're getting stopped out, don't get frustrated. Don't let that lead you to over trading. If you're catching a couple of setups, one setup, two setups, right? Maybe just one trade. That's as good as it gets, guys. In these conditions, you have to remain patient. You have to be willing to do less. All right, less is more, less is more, less is more. Okay? So very important to implement that right away. The closer we get to third shift, guys, the more choppy this thing becomes. And if you're going to take a trade, you probably have to lean towards, unless you get that precise entry, lean towards those further dated contracts. Okay, because there's a lot of back and forth. All right, so I'm going to take a quick coffee refill break here. And if you guys, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. Apple stopped out. Google worked in our favor. So those are the two trades. Palantir working out nicely. Palantir, just again, second day, slipped through the cracks. If you caught Palantir, congratulations. All right, this makes up for Apple. If you caught that, what do you have room until? Okay, the protocol is simple. Initially, target these lows at the majority. All right, you get double digits there instantaneously. You can get 15, 25%. And then if those runners start to push, take it into the lows of the day. All right, see if you can push into those lows of the day. What do you make your stop? You can move your stop back to this territory here. So at least with those runners, you walk away with something. And as it approaches this level, all right, you can scale out if you want to avoid the double bottom. If it comes with full force, if it comes into it, you can give it a couple of seconds to see if there's a little more room to downside and just proceed, manage that position in that way and proceed accordingly. Okay, so Palantir, nice drop in Palantir. As the market continues to sell off here, guys, slow grind lower, pump to the upside, slow grind lower type of action. Today, tail of two shifts. First shift, pump. Second shift, slow grind dump. All right, so let us know in a few minutes how you did during the day so far, and the first 2 hours of the day are officially in the books. officially in the books. Okay. Okay. Looks like the VIX. What's the VIX doing, guys? Where's the VIX? Is the VIX above 1950 or below 1950? You can clearly see it's above 1950. What is SPY doing? It's continuing to grind lower. What is it following? This bearish channel. That's what it's doing. As we speak. Where is it heading to? Back towards home. Where's home? 733.76. Headed back home. Okay, headed back all the way back to those lows. So I like that cut on Apple. That was a good cut. Again, guys, take a minute to smash the like button on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe if you're looking to join our community, guys. Go to smartactiontrade.com. Okay, if you're looking to join for the delay-free, ad-free stream. Okay, you see all the screens. Okay, 8 plus 8, 16 tickers. Exact entry, exact exit, no delay. Ad-free, delay-free. Make sure to join, guys. Make sure to use the code TRIAL30. A few more spots have been opened up. If you're looking to get Shockwave, the best way to do it, guys, starter pack special is available to you. Take advantage of this. That's a summer special. All right, take advantage of this. Lock in, and this will help you. Okay, if you start to really learn in these conditions, the hardest conditions to learn, by the time it's tail end of Q3, Q4, you'll be in position to capitalize. All right, so all that is available to you at smartactiontrade.com, guys, especially the indicator. Take advantage of it. Okay, take advantage. Quarterly plan, take advantage. Right, everything is available at smartactiontrade.com, and use the code TRIAL30 to take advantage of that 30% off discount. That is a trial. There's no free trial. There's a free community, 30% SPY puts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just following the trend. There is no free trial, but there is a massive discount, and that's the free trial. Okay, the free trial is basically YouTube, guys. YouTube is free. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and you can learn a ton from YouTube. Okay, you can learn a ton and apply the things you're learning very, very quickly on YouTube's IWM is bouncing off that VWAP. So SPY below VWAP, Q's below VWAP, IW testing VWAP currently, okay, and the Dow coming into VWAP. That's what we got so far. So on the other side of the coffee refill, we will do the break. We will do the recap. I will take any questions. We'll see if there's any setups. You can take these scalps off the waves, of course. And then we'll look to wrap it up. So one more trade, possibility, low possibility, but possibility. All right, that NVIDIA trade just got away. So there is a possibility there. So first trade, let's go to Google. First trade was showcase on the importance of taking profit. Okay. And second trade was a showcase on the importance of managing risk. That was the showcase. So Google trade here. All right. We didn't even give us a scale out, so we just take the profit. It wasn't even a sufficient move to get into that scale out mode for 1 hour. Okay, and second trade Apple, we will break this down on the other side of the coffee refill break. It was a case of, okay, what do you do when you're wrong? How do you deal with a position that's not going in your favor? You give it time. You give it an opportunity to reclaim level. You give it some time, but eventually, at what point do you say this is wrong? So both those things showcase those two things. Okay. The importance of taking profit and the importance of cutting your trade when you're wrong. Because if those two things didn't take place, guys, If I decide not to take profits on Google, okay, stopped out, negative. And if I just decided to hold and be stubborn on Apple and go against my intended plan, okay, 35, 36% here turns to 60% there. Those are two completely different things. Okay, two completely different things. And you don't know where it's going to stop. Obviously, you're probably going to be hoping for a double bottom bounce there. Okay, so it's very, very important to do those two things regularly. Very, very important. So how you guys liking the action so far? How is the action so far? Do you guys like this choppy action? Nice and slow. Done for the day. Good, good, good. It's a slow grind activity, guys. So again, I know we're used to the fast pace. Go, 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 go. But it's a different environment. We've been talking about this months ahead. Okay, and that during the summer it's going to be a grind. New 15-minute candle here, new 30-minute candle here, new hourly candle here as well. Bottom of the hour, this is the breaker. That break below that 15-minute candle signifies the break below that hourly candle. Signifies a break below prior shift's lows. Signifies a break on the 15. Signifies a break on the 5. Break on the 30. Break on the 10. So that low signifies a lot of things. All right? That low signifies a lot of things. All right, so second shift is finishing the books. One trade in second shift. Apple stopped out. Let us know how you did. We'll do the end of the stream poll here shortly. Again, smash the like button, guys. We're going to take a quick coffee refill break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll do the recap. We'll take any questions. We'll see if there's an opportunity for us on the other side of the break. If there is, we'll take advantage of it. If not, we'll look to wrap it up here shortly. All right, so we'll be back here in a couple of minutes.
They told us chase fast money, worship greed, panic with a crowd, build on fear,
Distraction and emotional slavery.
but discipline,
Patience,
wisdom, that's how you escape the system.
smart action trading.
Yeah, Jericho walls falling when my faith get louder. Used to trade emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they doubted every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get tested. Escaping Babylon,
I can entertain the fear.
market full of idols.
I just walk a vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence.
While they chase attention.
Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. Used to chase every candlelight and move with salvation. Lost inside the noise, trapped in desperation. Babylon system got the masses moving blind. Over leveraged souls getting swallowed by the grind. See the trust became mirror showing pride and greed. Every red candle exposed what's inside of me. Had to crucify emotion, let discipline arise. Cause my vans trading kill quicker than a thief at night. Jericho standing tall like impossible resistance. But faith made possible after consistent persistence. Joshua marching even when it made no sense. The patience in the longing when you wait for confirmation. See the weak chase entrance, the wise wait calmly. Pressure either burst pipes and create king sharply. Now I move strategic like the shepherd with the stone. David bursts the giants every morning at the hope it don't fold. In the wilderness, the promise still ahead. Every loss ain't destruction. Sometimes God rebuild a traitor instead. Jericho walls follow when my faith get loud. Used to create emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they got it every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get them tested. Escaping Babylon,
I can entertain the fear.
market full of idols.
I just walk a vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence, while they chase attention. Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. I seen traders worship poverty like a golden calf. Losing sales, chasing candles, moving grapes and fast. But wisdom worth more than silver and the gold. A disciplined mind worth more than what's inside your palm. Falling up a lot harder when I say I had to break resistance. Market levels in the chains that kept affecting my decisions. Now to set a cleaner, spirit moving sharper. Every setback became fuel for moving smaller. They panic with the crowd when the headlines hit. I move they know a building while they left that hit. Preparation look foolish before the rain arrives. But survivors think different when they fighting to survive. Fast seasons feeling buried underneath the pressure. The seeds gotta die before they multiply forever. That's kingdom mathematics, that's the Lord's own reaper. Patient trader eat, non-emotional trader sleep. Yeah.
It's bigger
cycle. Move with rhythm. Build with faith. Smart action trading. For educational and inspirational purposes only. Trading involves substantial risk of loss. Not financial advice. Matthew 25. Parable of the talents. That's taught stewardship. Well done, good and faithful servant. Multiply what heaven entrusted. Fear, bury the gift. Welcome Matthew 25. Red letters spoken. Kingdom parable. Hidden truth open. Master called service before travel abroad. Place resources in their hands before departing far. To one servant. 5 talents to build. To another 2. According to skill. To another 1 talent. Measure was assigned. Each according to ability at the time. First servant went and multiplied quick. Second did the same with discipline, risk. The third got fearful, dug into the ground. Buried what was given, never moved around. See, the story ain't really only cash. It's stewardship, purpose, time, and craft. What you do with opportunities in hand defines the fruit produced from the plant. Don't bury the talent in the dirt below. Feel it, keep on never truly grow. Market rise, still control your soul. Stewardship and patience over chasing gold. I became 10, you became 4. Faithful with little now, I entrust in more. But the servant moved by fear stood still. Never multiplied the gift or the skill. You're on trader staring at the future's flow. Thinking every green candle guaranteed dough. Loaded contracts, hit no risk plan set. Flip through the whole account, chasing internet flex. Then he had well done, good and faithful servant. Then he hit people in surface work.
We're back and just on time. We're looking to test the top of this resistance. All right, so there's a major territory. So if the VIX is stuck, it can start to fold to the downside. All right, SPY can possibly be ready to push to the upside. And I'm looking at the 736s. Okay, 736s with a decisive signal. You guys use Shockwave. Does it help? Let me know. Or does the Discord help enough? Yeah, so someone who's in the chat can answer that question. All right, tools and resources, that's what we provide. Here we go, shenanigans. So in this case, we need the I was gonna say the Discord. We need the VIX to get below that 1950 and continue to go south. And there might be a chance for this break to take place. If it does happen between now and 12 o'clock, it's a little bit late. All right, this can possibly be the last opportunity, the last trade I look to take. Again, against the waves, against the EMAs. So I need overwhelming evidence and support from the VIX. If nothing is there, this is resistance. This is resistance until UPO, until proven otherwise. The mean reversion setups will be between here. So the liquidity grab will be here. We draw into that territory. Okay, buyers want to protect at least that daily open. They have a chance to buy this thing back up. They have a chance to buy this thing back up at the exact same price it was at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Now, good cut on Apple, guys. Apple just completely fell off a cliff. All right, so I like that cut on Apple. All right, so no signs of life here. So again, look at that nasty push back lower. That's why you just can't blindly take it. If you're going the opposite, just think of it like this. You need overwhelming evidence to do the opposite thing. If you're going with the market, okay, you just need just enough evidence. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. All right. Okay, this grind lower is headed back towards daily open, looks like. No signs of stopping here. So we walked our way all the way down there with a drop. So if you were looking to take this trade, right, further dated contract would be the best way to capitalize off this appreciation. Because this literally took an hour. And it's still pushing lower. Okay, Palantir might be entertaining here. A second go. So I'll look for the exact same setup on Palantir. So one thing we do know about Palantir, there are some buyers down there. There are some willing buyers down there. So Palantir, I want to see a reclaim. Remember the reclaim entry model we've been using all last month? Back to downside. Targeting these lows. No, let's buy Palantir. Looks a little flaggy here. See if we can continue to climb. See if we can continue to climb. All right, guys, this is the second hour of the day. 43% on IWM. Beautiful rejection. Right there off that daily downside break. A beautiful catch. Jason to a T. Look at that rejection. That's worth taking a look at. Comes right into it right there. Boom. Comes into it. Boom. Back to PML. Actually PMH. So very systematic trade there. It's a clean scalp. Clean scalp trade. Okay, so for me to take SPY back the upside, I need the VIX to go south. What I mean by that, get back below 1950 and continue to get back to 19. Okay. The only thing is, guys, that they grind. The slow grind. Okay, between now and 12 o'clock. I'll give it that time. If it can't satisfy that criteria within that time, all right, then we'll call it. We will call it. I'll call it 2 trades on the day. Qs are trying, guys. If you're a trend trader, you just follow the trend. Follow the EMAs. Follow the EMAs. So this is going to be the action moving forward when we don't have major red folder catalyst and then we don't get any headline news intraday. This is the action. Okay, this is the action moving forward. So we got equal lows. For the first time, we're getting equal lows. And then now we need to knock out these highs. So this setup is a breakout. So what do we need in that case? We need the VIX to go south. We need the Qs to go north. Okay. IW is still holding VWAP and PMH. The only real level that we have is right here. The only real level we have is right here. Key level. If we can get that bounce, that'd be a nice buy low, sell high type of setup. Inside on the 5. We did knock out those lows actually on the hourly. You see this subtle knockout? Look at this. You see we did trigger the hourly right here. Look at how subtle that is. Okay, you have to really zoom in to see that grab. Very subtle, but a grab nonetheless. Okay. So if we get that nice break with the signal, risk is here. Always mark out your risk, know what your risk is. The cool thing is the indicator gives you your risk based on what you pick. So it'll automatically highlight it for you. Okay, so now you can look at this, guys. What goes up must come down. So even if you're long here, right, you have to trade as a scalp. It's still against all those EMAs, but it can be a gravitation back towards VWAP. You pull up SPY here. I'm looking at the not Palantir, SPY. $736s between now and 12 o'clock. So there's a time sensitive setup. Between now and 12 o'clock need that to take place. New 15-minute candle. So if that 15-minute reversal takes place, all right, these are the lows, these are the highs. Knock out those highs. Have a long way to go. Especially the closer we get to 12, the ATR is going to get squeezed. ATR is contracting as time passes. The Qs are sitting right at that daily open. IWM is sitting right at that PMH and that VWAP. SPY is sitting slightly above that daily open. Yeah, this action is tough, guys. Slow grind. Okay, that significantly makes the conditions more difficult. Okay, IW is starting to get that bounce. The Dow is starting to go. Apple. See if Apple can resurface back above that PML. Or that PMH actually. Resurface above that PMH. SPY. What do you got for a SPY? Okay, I want to see a decisive break. Is it 15-minute reversal time? Can we put some pressure on that 9? If we start to recoil quickly, watch for that 9. Okay, let that clear out. Okay. Let that clear out. Get a strong hold. Because what a lot of the trend traders are waiting for, guys, is they're waiting for that shooter on the 5. See if that signal can get printed. Okay, I'll take it right there. front run the signal a little bit, a little front running. Risk is defined. Risk is right here. Risk is right here. So what I don't want to see is a shooter. Okay, I did a little front running to see if we get that nice little break. I want to see if that 5 has momentum. We'll start struggling at that 9. We're struggling at that 9. So my risk is here. So no close below there. The Qs are rejecting out that 9 as well. See if we can recover. It's a tough, tough spot right there. All right, just could have waited a split second. So you get the nice reclaim of that territory. If it breaks below these lows, that means that 5-minute rejection off that 9 is in full force. All right, so that means we could possibly be headed back towards the lows of the day. Headed back towards the lows of the day. Okay, see if buyers can pick this thing back up. So in this case, very clear NC. All right. NC's here. Okay, I want us to get above that 5-minute high, continue to push, get it close above that 90 man, the 5. All right, you have to be on the lookout for that bear flag. Qs at least hold that daily open. Okay, VIX. Okay, stay below those highs. Try to get towards that 1950 as soon as possible. The sooner the better. So this is the runway. Okay, this is what the opportunity is for. This is what the risk is for this. Okay, this is what the risk. This risk is for this. Opportunity for price to drive into that territory. Okay, now create that separation. Buyers pile in. Let's see, we head towards that EMA. Not that EMA, that VWAP. Okay, if you need to TP, guys, if you're going to scalp that, TP. Okay, I want us to stay above this level. Continue to push. Okay. Up 10. Go, go, go. Qs are starting to push as well. Go, 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 go. Candle over candle, candle over candle, candle over candle with aggression. Okay. Stay above these highs. Up 12, 13. Okay, I'm waiting for scale out. Okay, I'm waiting for a scale out. That's what I'm waiting for. Or at least get back to VWAP. Okay, that's my ultimate goal. Back to VWAP or scale out for the defined risk. If you need to take profits before then, that's fine. Go ahead. Okay, 12%. Okay, 15%. Stay above. Spend as much time as possible above these highs. Buyers continue to pile in. That'd be great. If you took that, good, good, good. Now, VIX. I like how the VIX is going south. Okay, continue to go south, VIX. There we go. Okay, up 18. We're at VWAP. I'm going to take a majority off right there at 18. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. All right, so down to runners. Okay, targeting VWAP. Okay, we took our profits there, majority at 18. Now hold above VWAP. That's going to be great for us, up 23. Who took that, guys? Look at that. Look how that corresponds with that break. Hold above VWAP. Don't play any games. Hold above VWAP. Okay, when this 5-minute candle is all said and done, hold above VWAP. And this would be, regardless how this plays out, it'll be the last trade of the day. Okay. So we took this all the way back to VWAP, guys. See, there's one more push left. I like how the VIX is going south. VIX is at 1950. I want to see how this 5-minute candle shapes up. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Want to hold above VWAP. Qs are looking to get back to VWAP as well. Nice balance on small caps And the next 45 seconds, guys, the closer the SPY is to close toward these highs, the better chance we have to get to TP1. All right, so who took that? One for the road. One for the road. All right, that's how we do it, guys. Okay, if we struggle at this VWAP, we can start to slide. All right, you have your 20% already in a matter of under 10 minutes. I'm in SPY. I want this 5 in the candle the next 8 seconds, guys. Close with force. Start strong, finish strong. We're starting to recoil off VWAP. We need one more push. One more push. Okay, my runner management here is going to be that 9. That 9 on the 1. Okay, no close below there. So at least I'll walk away with something. Okay, just in case if they do want to get above that VWAP, I'll give it a little bit of room. Okay, if not, close very stop on the runners, very close to break even. See if you want a little bounce here. Give me a nice little bounce. Okay, I'm gonna close right there. Okay, stopped out there. All right, stopped out there. So a nice push into VWAP, 18% runners, stopped out, close to break even. Okay, there we go. That's the last trade of the day. All right, that definitely needed that trade. Okay, that was a good trade. If you're still holding, okay, you're seeing it through. If you're waiting for the retest, whatever you're doing, guys, the conditions require you to be patient. All right, the conditions require you to be patient. This is the trade here. Okay. So I opted not to take profits with a majority at 11, 12, 13. My target is VWAP. Okay. And then seeing if there's any room beyond VWAP. If there's not, I'll get trailed out. Okay, so 3 trades today. Not the cleanest entries on my end. But again, risk management regardless of your entries has to be as clean as possible. We took Google to the upside, Apple, let's check back on Apple. All right, so let's say if we held Apple. Look at this, guys. So now a 35% stop doesn't sound bad. You understand what I'm saying? A 35% stop now does not sound bad. Because look where it is now. This is 70, 80%. And looks like it wants to make another leg lower. If these levels don't hold, it looks like it wants to make a leg lower. All right? So stopped out on Apple there. First trade, Google. Okay. Take profits there. And then last trade, SPY. So basically one trade per shift. If you're waiting for the retest, your retest call is right there. Okay. So look how long it took. Look how long we had to wait until taking the calls. No calls, no calls, no calls, no calls. So I want you to go back and rewind what the variables were for us to take the calls in this territory. It wasn't just price breaking above these highs. There's a multitude of things. All right, so if you're holding on to this, manage accordingly. Make sure to pay the trader. All right. And on that note, that will be the last trade of the day, and that segues us right into 12 o'clock. All right, so welcome to June trading, guys. Welcome to June trading. This is the patience that's required. All right, we're usually around 3-5 trades, sometimes even upwards of 3 trades in one shift. Right, we've significantly slowed down. Not to say the opportunities are not there, right? But just to ensure that you capture the best opportunities. If you're trading the indexes solely, all right, patience is very, very important. Okay, patience is very, very important. So what SPY does from this point on, that's up to SPY. That is completely up to SPY. I don't want to deal with any back and forth. And on that note, that will be the last trade of the day. Any questions, guys? Any questions on YouTube? Any questions? Let us know how many trades you took. let's put the daily performance poll, guys. Daily performance. So if you've been patient, if you've been stacking those greens, managing your risk, continue to play defense. Defense wins championships, okay? Green of the day, good, good, good. Same thing. Okay, same thing. So the 15-minute reversal, we discussed it. It's officially 12 o'clock. All right, so we're outside of shockwave hours between 11:30 and 12. Think of that as overtime. All right, so shockwave gave you how many signals? It gave you this one. It gave you this one. And this mess. It gives you 2 trades, both of them working in your favor. So I just have to trust the system. Trust, trust, trust. If you don't have a system, get a system. If you have a system, continue to fortify your system. Continue to build trust in your system. Let your system lead the way. All right, here you go. Shockwave for one last time. Okay. I'm back even for the day. What do you think happens if it fails VWAP? If it fails VWAP, goes back to the daily open possibly. All right, 2-1-2 off VWAP. Now it's starting to push. Qs are starting to resurface. Items starting to resurface. Scale out for my diamond hands. Scale out if you held that. So this is the opportunity. So notice how this is the risk. This is the opportunity. This is the window. Okay, whether you TP here, TP here. All right, if you're looking at TP here, you have to be okay with it going here and stopping. Okay. Those contracts are flying now. Okay. The final destination is up there. Okay. So if you're done for the day, put done for the day in the chat, guys. Answer the poll question. I'm done for the day. I want no part of this. Okay. So the done for the days are going to come early. First shift, you have to be sharp, guys. First shift is where most of the stuff take place. The cleaner moves. Beyond second shift, you're going to have to go to those further data cons and jump over to higher time frames. Beautiful job, Jason. Good, good, good. Look at our team, guys. All right. Everyone trading the system. Everyone following their plan. No one blowing up. No one just going completely crazy. All right. Just sticking to their system. If they're getting stopped out, imagine their stops. Right. 2%, 3 trades, 2 green, 1 red. So far to the poll, 75%, 43%, 16% in these conditions. So we have scalpers, we have people who trade IWM SPY, QQQ, individual names, all sorts of strategies. Sharing, you can see that nice little trend line resistance for that channel. That breakout on Walmart given by trade wins, 11% of the account. Right, in these conditions, okay? In these conditions. Seven for SPX. Beautiful job. Look at that, guys. 7 for 7. Tremendous job, Jake. Not easy to shoot 7 shots and score all 7. 7 for 7 from the field. Tremendous, tremendous. And now to the upside we go. To the upside we go. Any questions on YouTube, guys? I'll leave the screens running until probably 1:30. On my end, that covers everything for today. The big thing is, guys, if you're green, stay clean. If you're red, don't let that lead to frustration over trading. Okay, the market will punish you in these conditions. If you want to make those mistakes, right? You have to make the right type of mistakes, if that makes sense. If you're just making those lazy mistakes, the things that are irresponsible, right? I hate to say it, but these conditions are punishing. Okay, it's punishing and will make you learn the hard lesson, right? So regardless of which end of the spectrum you're on, right? So it's very important to be very calculated and know when to stop and know when enough is enough. Right, for my power hour traders, if you're coming back in power hour, if we've been seeing some moves in power hour, all right, so midday is where all that chop takes place. Hopefully you guys found value on YouTube. If you're looking to join our community, the link is pinned up top. Make sure to join us with the Prayer Prep every single morning before the live stream. You have access to the delay for ad-free stream as well. Use the code TRIAL30 and you'll have access. And just like that, there you go. Okay. Hits the destination. Does one go beyond it? We shall see. So this is relatively close to the very bottom. Okay, look. Sells off, sells off, sells off. Are we out of that channel now? Did we make higher highs? It's easy to make these declarations after the fact. After the fact, it's easy to identify it. All right, so on that note, guys, thank you for tuning in as always. First green day in a week. Tremendous job. Executive Mind State TV. All right, so make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Long-time traders, take the next steps. Join our community. First-time viewers, I ask that you subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? On that note, guys, thank you for tuning in as always. Stay safe. If you're still in the trenches, navigate accordingly. If you're done, be done. And God bless each one of you.
through the valley.
You gon' make it.
Yeah, mama used to ask me why I stayed up so late. Staring at them candles like they choosing my fate. Laptop light glowing all across the room. Trying to make a way before the rent come due. Had dreams bigger than the town I was in. But pressure make it hard just to trust within. Everybody see the wins on the green days. Nobody see the tears on the red days. Nobody see the losses I was hiding inside. All the nights I questioned God in my whole life. Would've quit 100 times if it wasn't for faith. 'Cause David had valleys before giants got slayed. It ain't funny how the strongest look calm, even while they're carrying the weight through the storm. Used to think success was catching every big move. Now I know survival just mean knowing when to lose. On the red days, I still pray.
God kept me
Through the heartbreak,
walk valley,
fought the giants.
still standing even through the silence. And one day,
We gon' smile at all this pain.
a special makeover from the rain.
Yeah, grandma said, boy, don't let money control you. Kept them at them all when the world don't know you. That hit different after blowing them trays. Humility came after ego got flame. See the market teach lessons like scripture do. Pride come quick when the winds get huge. And one bad week make you question your gift. Like heater in the water when the smoke gets slipped. Friends stop calling cause they didn't understand. Why I sat alone with charts and trading plans. But every dream requires sacrifice and pain. Even Joseph had presents before the rain. Now I see the losses.
Wasn't really losses.
God was building wisdom.
Through every process,
Had to learn patience.
had to slow down.
Had to lose myself before I got found.
Through the valley,
I learned who I was. Not every closed door mean failure.
on the red day,
Sometimes God protecting you. Sometimes the loss.
ain't punishment.
Sometimes it's preparation.
On the red days,
I still believe.
even when the market took from me, 'cause giants
Still fall.
when faith's stronger than it all. And someday,
We gon' tell the story proud.
our God pulled us from the valleys out. Hold on,
You're too close. Don't quit now.
don't quit now. Hold on,
You're too close. Don't quit now.
don't quit now.
Yeah. 5:30 in the morning. Drive blowing, coffee cold. Another trader chasing the market. No struggle. Yeah. Late nights. Yeah. Late nights. Screens glowing. Everybody sleeping, still studying the charts. SBI strikers, smart action trading. Ambush in the night. Look, ambush in the night when the weekends panic. Market moving wild, but the real estate balance. Everybody emotional over trade can't manage. I was building discipline while they chasing the damage. See the candles like warfare, pressure on the front line. One bad decision can erase a whole grind. That's why I move patient when the volatility climb. Cause survival in the market really come from the mind. Yeah. Never let my ears say revenge trade heavy. But prophets told me pride make destruction come deadly. So I sit back calm while the fake get desperate. Cause the sniper don't rush every setup he presented. Carrying conviction while I carry these scars. Every lost taught lessons, not a vision move sharp. Everybody wants success till the pressure get dark. That's when fate separate king from the actors in the night. Yeah, the pressure get real. Everybody talk to the draw down and feel. Ambush in the night, still I move with control. Cause discipline and faith keep the peace in my soul. Structure overlord, that's the code every day. Smart action trading, we was built for the faith. Ambush in the night, but the vision stay bright. When you walk with purpose, you survive every fight. See the market expose every weakness inside. Freedom make you blind, ego killing your pride. I done seen traders crash from one emotional ride. Cause they that worship the greed more than truth in their life, yeah. Now I move different, less emotion involved. Calculated every risk before the trigger get pulled. Shockwave on the screen while the momentum evolve. And the trader's engine got the setup resolved. Everybody want freedom, but avoiding no work. Want the blessing from God, but never changing their heart. I was studying Proverbs while they flexing on shirts. Now the structure built solid while the fake fall apart. Slow down, brother, don't let the pressure break you. Market full of noise, but discipline will save you. One step, one plan, guide every trader. Faith over fear make the whole team greater. Pull firm even when the charts get cold. Stay wild, don't let greed control your soul. Real king, move calm in the fire and smoke. Structure and belief keep a whole team afloat. Yeah, the pressure get real. Everybody talk tough till the drawdown they feel. Ambush in the night, still I move with control. Cause discipline and faith keep the peace in my fold. Structure over noise, that's the code every day. Smart action training, we was built for the play. Ambush in the night, but the vision stay right. When you walk with purpose, you survive every fight. Yeah. Pressure create dominance. Faith create discipline. Smart action traders. SBY strikers. Yeah. Trade safe. Trade smart. And dominate.
Smart action trading is by striker. Stay the course, stay the course. The fruit don't grow the day you plant the seed. Stay the course. The market can bless you, the market can humble you. Stay the course.
Green candles dancing, got the whole room alive. 3 wins in a row got me feeling like I can fly. But I've seen euphoria turn a blessing to a curse. When confidence outruns discipline, things get worse. When the streaks whisper, you don't need the rules today. That's the same voice that slowly pulls the wires astray. The market don't care about the wins from last week. It rewards preparation after highs that we seek. Smart action trading. That's why strikers on the score, learning how to stay grounded when the days turn green. Because the danger ain't the losses everybody fears. Sometimes it's success that blinds your eyes and clouds your ears. I used to chase results, now I focus on execution. Because consistency is built through process, not emotion. Every chart a classroom, every candle got a lesson. Every session starts reminding me to stay invested in progression.
Back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green days go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am.
I remember empty rooms and talking to myself, building brick by brick when nobody else helped. Now the numbers look better, the blessing got larger, but success can become an even tougher teacher. Because pride grows quietly, it don't knock at the door, but slips in through winning streaks and starts asking for more. Proverbs on the desk, coffee by the screen, reminding me humility is stronger than it seems. The fool says,
I'm figuring it out.
I arrive. The wise man keeps learning, keeps the curiosity alive. Every loss paid tuition, every win paid rent. Both of them teachers, if you listen to what they meant. The crowd loves prediction. I respect preparation because tomorrow's opportunity belongs to dedication.
Back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green days go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am. Lord, if the blessings grow, don't let the roots go shallow. If the winds keep coming, keep my spirit walking narrow. If the doors swing open, keep my heart in place. Let gratitude grow deeper in the prophets that I chase. Because euphoria fades, but wisdom remains.
Capitals revealed.
When success starts to reign,
The hand stores flame before the winter arrives. Preparation keeps us.
vision alive.
Small steps repeated become stories retold. That's how ordinary days become silver and gold.
Some chase the spotlight, some chase applause. I'm chasing consistency, honor under the cause. Small action trading, SBI starting standing strong.
Teaching traders discipline long after trends are gone.
The market will change,
The seasons will turn.
but every cycle leaves another
time I enjoyed them with grace and show up tomorrow and return to my place.
Say no more back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green day go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am. Smart action trading, stay the course, stay the course. Plant the seed, trust the word, stay the course. Ever learning, ever growing. Smart action trading, stay the course. Every striker, stay the course,
Stay the course. They told us chase fast money, worship greed, panic with a crowd, build on fear,
distraction and emotional slavery.
but discipline,
Patience,
wisdom, that's how you escape the system.
smart action trading.
Yeah, Jericho walls falling with my figure louder. Used to trade emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they doubted every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get tested. Escaping Babylon,
I can live chain of fear.
market full of idols.
I just walk with vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence.
While they chase attention.
Never bring the harvest when you move with intention. Used to chase every candlelight and move with salvation. Lost inside the noise, trapped in desperation. Babylon system got the masses moving blind. Over leveraged souls getting swallowed by the grind. See the trust became mirror showing pride and greed. Every red candle exposed what's inside of me. Had to crucify emotion, let discipline arise. Cause my vans trading kill quicker than a thief at night. Jericho standing tall like impossible resistance. But faith made walls collapse with consistent persistence. Joshua marching even when it made no sense. The patience in the walking when you wait for confirmation. See the weak chase entrance, the wise wait calmly. Person either burst pipes and create king sharply. Now I move strategic like a shepherd with the stone. David bursts the giants every morning at the hope it don't fold. In the wilderness, the promise still ahead. Every loss ain't destruction. Sometimes God rebuild a traitor instead. Jericho walls following my faith get loud. Used to create emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they got it every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get them tested. Escaping Babylon,
I can live chain of fear.
market full of idols.
I just walk with vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence, while they chase attention. Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. I seen traders worship power like a golden calf. Losing sales, chasing candles, moving breaks too fast. But wisdom worth more than silver and the gold. A disciplined mind worth more than what's inside your palm. Falling up a lot harder when I say I had to break resistance. Market levels in the chains that kept us acting minus. Now to set a cleaner, spirit moving sharper. Every setback became fuel for moving smaller. They panic with the crowd when the headlines hit. I knew they were building while they left that hit. Preparation look foolish before the rain arrived. But survivors think different when they fighting to survive. Fast seasons still buried underneath the pressure. The seeds gotta die before they multiply forever. That's kingdom mathematics, that's the Lord's own reaper. Patient trader eat, non-emotional trader sleep.
It's bigger than trading.
It's about mastering yourself.
Anybody can enter a trade.
You can conquer emotion.
Escape Babylon.
Cycle,
Move with wisdom.
build with faith.
Smart action trading.
For educational and inspirational purposes only. Trading involves substantial risk and loss. Not financial advice.
Not financial advice.
Matthew 25.
Parable of the talents.
That's taught stewardship.
And to cry a voice.
Well done, good and faithful servant.
Multiply what heaven entrusted.
Fear, bury the gift. Book of Matthew 25. Red letters spoken. Kingdom parable. Hidden truth open. MasterCard service be for travel abroad. Place resources in their hands before departing far.
To
second did the same with discipline. Risk. The third got fearful, looking to the ground. Mary what was given, never moved around. See, the story ain't really on the cash. It's stewardship, purpose, time, and craft. What you do with opportunities in hand defines the fruit produced from the plant.
Don't bury the talent in the dirt below.
Feel they keep on never
Truly grow.
market rise.
Market rise.
Still control your soul.
Stewardship and patience over chasing gold.
I became 10.
You became four.
Faithful with little now.
I trust in more.
But the servant proved
My fear stood still.
never multiplied the gift or the skill. Young trader staring at the future's flow.
Future's low.
Thinking every green candle guaranteed. Loaded contracts, hit no risk, plan set.
Flip through the whole account, chasing internet flex.
Then he had
Well done.
good and faithful servant.
Better hit people in circus work.
It's faithful ain't gambling, beggars with greed. Faithful means protecting and managing seed.
Seeing, trading.
There's a difference clear
Between
between
wise execution and emotional fear.
one trader over trade.
Every move in sight.
Another waits patient for setup time.
One risks everything.
Time double overnight.
Another grows slow.
With discipline tight.
That's the parable inside the chart.
Patience and stewardship set apart. Cause multiply capital.
Stay control.
Not emotional entity.
And soul.
This is education on purpose only. Take down risk, move wisely, homie.
Never risk money.
You can't afford to lose.
Every trade decision
Belongs to you.
past performance.
Don't guarantee gain.
Need a strong system.
Can it do a pain?
Study, practice, protect your peace.
Real well built through consistency.
See the master came back after long delay. As he serving what they made.
First said 5 became 10 through word.
Seconds two became full through pressure.
Master answered both the exact same grade.
Well done, good and faithful servant.
You were faithful over a few things.
I will make you ruler over me.
But the third said, I feed and hid what was mine.
Never took responsibility with time.
See, fear can't freeze potential still. Just like retail, overtrade skill. Both extremes can lead to loss. Where's the world sinner through every cross?
Here's markets and like
That principle stands.
Be faithful with what's inside your hand.
Not everybody calls to flip overnight. Sometimes growth comes little by little, despite.
Don't pay a talent in the dirt below.
Protect the seed
And watch it grow.
Train and test discipline deep in soul. From wisdom and patience, sustain control.
Five became 10.
Two became 4.
Faithful stewardship, open doors. Happy 25.
Chapters still.
Like happy 25.
Lessons timeless.
Multiply, rise.
Happy 25.
14, 30.
Parable of
The talents.
educational and inspirational purposes only.
Trading involves substantial risk. Manage risk heavily.
Protect your peace.
Your purpose and your capital.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to love June. Thought every breakout was forever. Till the cycle taught me patience. Inspired by the market seasonality breakdown.
I used to love you.
I met June back when the candles moved slow. Summer breeze blowing while the future stayed green glow. She wore red and green glasses, made her moving averages. Talking Fibonacci, whispered through the algorithm. Said,
Maybe that's a midterm year.
don't get caught sleeping. The market give it quick, then it take it every weekend. I laughed.
Young trader with a dream and a laptop.
Thought every breakout candle at the top pop.
Back then, AI was the new gold rush.
Every ticker running, every dip I bought up.
NVDA,
In the heavens,
that's why kissing eyes.
everybody on the timeline yelling.
Blah, blah, blah.
June looked nervous when the yields went higher. News anchor screaming while the bulls breathe fire. She
Told me,
historically this where momentum bends,
some stars free.
but it don't always trend.
I ain't listen.
I was chasing as it move on the 1 minute chart. Revenge trading losses with emotion in my heart. I guess I play with something old head say online till liquidity swept me life through times at night.
I used to love June.
Thought the show me history written in the tape. Every 4 years the market changes shape. Year 1 shaky,
Year 2 full of stress.
year 3 the blessing.
Year 4 excess.
Said watch the pattern,
Jump.
slump then pump. Q1 got the traders acting drunk. Summer come around and the volume dry up. False breakouts, heavy their accounts tied up. She pointed at October like a prophet in the rain. Said the strong survive, draw down pain.
Cause the election cycle got a rhythm of its own. Wall Street dancing while the weekend's gone.
I started seeing things different.
Stop treating,
Trading like a lottery ticket.
started respecting levels, waiting for reclaim.
Understanding that we tried don't deserve a trade.
Now I watch spread,
Not just hype online. Watch bonds and volatility
with the dollar signs. Cause even in bullish times, the market breathes.
and every parabolic move eventually needs release. Spit the trend.
But don't worship the candle.
Summer got traps in designer clothes.
Patience pays more than prediction.
Help you call me on the futures, hoping like you'll finally learn how to be set up cold. And I told her, now I wait for confirmation. Less dopamine, more preparation. The young girl still screaming new highs forever, but I remember 2022 pressure. How fast euphoria can turn to fear.
How one headline can change the whole year.
Still, I ain't very just wildin' now. Learn the market humbles every crown. And if the summer pulls back with fear in the air, that might be the blessing for the ones prepared. Cause year 3 historic where the money expands. Hustle action rally like a promised land. So if you get ugly, I won't panic at all. Sometimes a setback just setting up to fall. Now I respect them. This cycle always talking. Most traders just too loud to hear it.
Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
I spent years chasing numbers on a low-end screen,
Going stream,
thinking one more win would finally make me complete.
made me complete.
Running after green candles like they can save my soul.
Like my soul.
But prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand,
House on sand,
watch the tide roll in.
I roll in.
Learning every earthly
Every king,
kingdom has an end.
come has a name.
Some valleys look so deep,
So deep,
I couldn't see the light.
couldn't see the light.
Some storms got so strong,
Souls got so
strong I couldn't win the fight. Oh, but every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep.
walking on.
Not because I'm worthy,
Not because I'm worried,
not because I'm strong,
not because I'm strong.
but because the shepherd
Never share.
never leaves his own. Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm when the market starts to sway. Through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain,
the cross still stands when
everything goes fake.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone.
Every man,
There's fear inside my chest.
so bold.
Questions without answers.
Answers,
Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch.
but Psalm 23.
Kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
Life story I could never write.
turning broken chapters into testimony and light.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm when the market
Market starts his way.
through the highs and lows.
Through the joy and pain,
The call still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
If you're tired of running,
If you carry change,
if you're searching for purpose,
in success or anything,
the good news is simple.
that has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day.
3 days
control. The Lamb who is slain, the King who will reign, the Alpha and Omega, forever Messiah. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the way. He anchor in the storm. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Forever and ever. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Though I walk through the valley, you walk with me. Shadows surround me, you walk with me. Through the valley, Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Forever and ever. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Smart action on the boards tonight. SBY strikers in the building. We're gonna take it back to the roots. Options 101, but make it rhythm.
Option scenario. Option scenario. Learn the game before the candles carry up. Pause and puts, spreads and barriers. Creeps in the shadows trying to marry up. Option scenario.
Option scenario.
Premium burn can embarrass you.
Trade with a plan, don't gamble, warrior.
Price action first before hysteria.
Yeah. Monday morning, market look alike.
Young trader Joe trying to learn how to survive.
Open his app, seen green and red flicker.
Thought options meant getting rich quicker.
OG stepped in like, slow down, son.
This ain't lottery tickets.
It's chestnut luck.
He said a call means you're bullish on price.
You think stock going up?
Then call sound eye.
Buy one contract.
That's 100 shares.
But theta eat alive if you
Unprepared.
Joe said.
So big things price gon' fall.
OG nodded slowly like
Yeah, that's all.
calls for the upside.
Push for the drop.
But timing and volatility.
Control the block.
Hey.
Option scenario.
Option scenario.
Option scenario.
Option scenario.
IV spikes can terrify ya.
One bad trade.
Can simplify ya.
Discipline the only thing qualify ya.
Then the room got smoky, jazz got low. Charts on the screen started moving slow. OG drew symbols on a legal path. Said these Greeks turn good, trades bad.
That'll tell how fast.
Option move,
Near 1.0.
then limit stop move. That's time, decay pressure. Every single day your premium get lesser.
Becca.
Volatility emotion when onions hit premium. Deep as ocean, gamma, gamma.
Acceleration force.
Price move hard.
Delta shift core.
Show looks stressed like pandas complex.
OG lab.
That's why risk come next.
Slow down branching.
No chase every move.
Market makers testing.
If you really smooth,
One candle rise.
another one fade.
Protect your capital before another trade. Risk management.
Protect your soul.
Small position sizing.
Keep your spirit whole.
Cause revenge.
Traders,
Take control.
big margin call.
Yeah.
Come collect the toll.
Yeah, now Tuesday hit and the market got wild.
Joe came back more disciplined style.
OG said single leg.
Cool some fun.
But spreads have survived.
Rough climbing. Greatest spread collect. Premium first.
But the fund risk keep account from curse.
Deb expect hard money up front, but cheaper than naked contracts, huh?
I'm condo.
If market goes sideways,
Strangle or straddle.
bonus was a Friday.
Cover calls my long-term holder.
Cash secured was for patient soldier.
Those started seeing the structure clearer. Stop acting emotional.
Rock got nearer,
He wild pill.
while EMA grows.
He finally learned.
Why beginners get lost?
Yeah.
Option scenario,
Option scenario.
option scenario.
Option scenario.
Candlesticks become your oracle.
Support resistance historical. Every setup.
Ain't honorable.
Option scenario.
Option scenario.
Option scenario.
Page journal look like memorial.
Till you build a system, audible, inconsistency becomes
Territorial. Now Friday glow. Market bells ring. Joe English, but learned everything. OG smile line. That's the first win. Most blow accounts before they begin.
understand probability.
And flow.
Don't overleap it.
Just because it glow.
Wait for confirmation.
Not anticipation.
Patience be.
Impulsive speculation.
Technicals better.
Volume trend.
Once psychology decide.
The end.
Joe Patch on.
Tends backtrack slow.
Finally understood the game.
scenario. Expert strikers, learn the foundation before fireworks. Trade smart, dominate the charts.
End of the week now. Market's still breathing, but breathe to take your whole account if you let it. Friday ain't the day to prove something. It's the day to protect something. Round down Friday, keep the wrist tight. Small size, clean mind, live to trade life. Only one bad play, take the whole week. Slow feet, calm breath, discipline speak. Round down Friday, market move slick. Run back handle, make a grown man quit. Take the base hit, don't chase that high. Pay yourself first when the week run dry. Seen traders up green by Thursday night, then revenge trade Friday. Now they count on ice. A whole week solid, then emotion took will. Now they forcing every setup that don't even look real. Market got rhythm, gotta move at the pace. Friday got traps hitting all over the place. Low volume fake outs, lunchtime drift. One headline drop and your whole trade shifts. So breathe when you enter, patience your mental. Don't need to play just to feel like a winner. Sometimes the best trade, really no trade. Close the laptop, protect what you made. Cause the market gon' open again Monday morning. No need for heroics when the candle's still forming. You already won if you stay disciplined. Consistency worth more than adrenaline. Round down Friday, keep the wrist tight. Small size clean mind, lift your trade height. Don't let one bad play, take the whole week. Slow feet, calm breath, discipline speak. Round down Friday, market move slick. On back handle, make a grown man quit. Take the base hit, don't chase that high. Pay yourself face when the week run dry. Everybody wanna screenshot profits. Nobody posts when they overtrade losses. Ego in the market get humble real fast. Especially Friday when momentum don't last. So cut the size down maybe half the day. Protect the mental, let the pressure fade. Cause overconfidence dangerous too. Especially after a strong week carry you. Green week cool, never serve the game. Don't agree, turn sunshine into rain. This game marathon, out of quick limp. Survival first before championship. Trade lighter, think sharper, move wiser, not harder. A sniper don't spray every candle he sees. Wait for alignment in high probability. So if the setup weak, let it breathe. No FOMO, entries off social feeds. Cause peace hit different when the weekend clean. No stress on your chest when the profits redeem. Yeah, some of the best traders know when to slow down. Friday ain't about getting rich. It's about staying rich mentally. Protecting your edge, protecting your peace. Yeah. Round down Friday, keep the wrist tight. Small size clean line, live the trade light. Don't let one bad play, pick the whole week. Slow feet, calm breath, discipline speak. Round down Friday, market move slick. One bad candle, make a young man quit. Take the base hit, don't chase that high. Play yourself first when the week run dry. Trade safe, trade smart. Trade safe, trade smart, trade smart. Through the valley, you gon' make it. Yeah, mama used to ask me why I stayed up so late. Staring at them candles like they choosing my fate. Laptop light glowing all across the room. Trying to make a way before the rent comes. come through. Had dreams bigger than the town I was in, but pressure make it hard just to trust within. Everybody see the wins on the green days, nobody see the tears on the red days. Nobody see the losses I was hiding inside. All the nights I questioned God in my whole life. Would've quit 100 times if it wasn't for faith. 'Cause David had valleys before giants got slayed. And ain't it funny how the strongest look calm, even while they carrying the weight through the storm. Used to think success was catching every big move. Now I know survival just mean knowing when to lose. On the red days, I still pray. God kept me through the heartbreak. Walk valley, fought the giant, still standing even through the silence. And one day we gon' smile at all this pain. A special miracle from the rain. Yeah. Grandma said, boy, don't let money control you. Kept the matter more when the world don't know you. That hit different after blowing them trays. Humility came after ego got flame. See the market teach lessons like scripture do. Pride come quick when the winds get huge. And one bad week make you question your gift. Like heater in the water when the smoke gets slipped. Friends stopped calling cause they didn't understand. Why sat alone with charts and trading plans? But every dream requires sacrifice and pain. Even Joseph had presents before the rain. Now I see the losses wasn't really losses. God was building wisdom through every process. Had to learn patience, had to slow down, had to lose myself before I got found. Through the valley, I learned who I was. Not every closed door mean failure. On the red days, sometimes God protecting you. Sometimes the loss ain't punishment. Sometimes it's preparation. On the red days, I still believe even when your market took from me. 'Cause giants still fall when faith's stronger than it all. And someday we gon' tell the story proud. How God pulled us from the valleys out. Hold on, you're too close. Don't quit now. Hold on. You're too close. No. Don't quit now. Don't quit now. Yeah. 5:30 in the morning. Jobs blowing, coffee cold. Another trader chasing the market. No structure, no discipline. Just emotion. Until everything changed. Yeah. Shockwave 15 changed the way I see the charts. From chaos to structure every morning when it starts. One system, 1 hour, now the pressure comes. Used to chase candles, now I wait to price my firm. No more gambling at the open. Shockwave 15 emotions. Master trader to open. Now my mindset different. Used to trade with emotion, now my execution scripted. Used to wake up anxious, forcing every move. Twitter saying break out, so I drunk with no proof. Green 1 minute, read the next candle. Account swinging wild, couldn't handle the gamble. Fake breakout, stop month. SPY with both sides, now I'm emotionally shut down. Revenge trading lunchtime, trying to make it back. Oversized positions, turn my focus back. Every morning, same pain, same cycle. No rules, just dopamine and survival. Watching other traders post profits online. My confidence dying inside. Market open sounding like war in my head. Heart racing every candle, turning red. 4 more entries off a 5-second move. No patience, just hoping the market approve. Then shop it, and the profits disappear. All week green, then Friday bring fear. Could trust myself. Every click was emotion. No consistency, it's random commotion. Slow down. Wait for confirmation. Patience brings clarity. And required 1. Then I found structure inside the chaos. Shockwave 15 gave the market a language. Or be highs, or be lows. Suddenly the chart started speaking in code. Now 45, opening range lock. No more random entries, chasing every pop. Midpoint clean with the borderlines map. Now I know exactly what price react to. Roll confirmation, keep emotions out. And retest, what conviction about? Trade assistance, you guiding every move. Now the system filter what setups approve. Dashboard glowing gold, overhead black. Markets ensure when momentum intact. SPY, QQQ, X alive. Now I'm trading with context, not a gambling mind. TP1, TP Risk management, finally AVP. Smaller size, but the consistency grew. Cause discipline paid more than lucky move. Shockwave 15 changed the way I see the charts. From chaos to structure every morning when it starts. One system, 1 hour. Now the pressure gone. Used to chase scandal, now I wait till price will burn. No more gambling at the old. Now the levels speak clear. Shockwave 15 in motion. Track confusion into gear. Master changing the whole. Now my mindset different. Used to trade with emotion, now my execution scripted. Now the market open calm when I sit down. No need for trades. Must have been involved out. I wait for alignment. Patience my head. One clean set of worth more than 10 real things. Used to think more trades. Spend more success. Now I know protecting. Capital was best. Straight lighter. Think clear. Move smarter. Consistency the real flex for a trader. No chasing breakouts. Now I let confirmation do the job. Price above EVA with momentum clean. Now the market feels slower if you know what I mean. One system. Repeat it every day. Mastery came when I stopped taking play. No more hopping indicator. Every week. Had the edge built from discipline. And repeat. Shockwave 15. Gave clarity to me. Turn the charts from north into probability. And the piece hit different. Gold green. There when risk was mining. Through the whole thing. Yeah. Anybody can catch one lucky trade. But consistency. Consistency built different. That come from. Structure. That come from. Patience. That come from. Love I vision. Shockwave 15. Time to trade in the open. Shockwave 15. Change the way I read the sign. Shockwave 15. Turn the future into gear. Master trading the overwhelm. One system, 1 hour a day. Trade safe. Trade smart. And let discipline lead the way. Tinker lips sound softly. Love and discipline. Take control for greed. Structure creates freedom. Market goes bell ring.
Yeah. Smart action trading. Spot traders. We ain't chasing hype. We chasing structure. Look. I came from the bottom where the charts move reckless. Everybody online selling dreams, no direction. I was studying candles while they flexing their possessions. Now the whole team eating off discipline progression. See, the market don't care about emotion or your ego. One bad trade turn a winner to a zero. That's why I move calm, real surgical with the reload. Waiting on the setup, patience sharper than the needle. None of you, yeah, the pressure start building. Everybody over trading, I'm just watching how they feeling. Shockwave on the chart, and the moment start revealing how the levels line up and the confidence appealing. Used to chase every move, now I'm focused on precision. Cut the noise out the room, and destruction my religion. Took losses on the chin, turned pain into tuition. Not a whole playbook, different when you trade with a vision. Structure over noise, yeah, we moving with a plan. Real traders build slow, we ain't rushing for the bands. That's why strikers in the building, put the discipline in hand. Smart action trading, yeah, we teach them how to stand. Structure over noise, we don't care when we prepare. Every boss another lesson, every win come from awareness. That's the motto every day. Consistency the mission. We just level up the play. See, I done seen the fake gurus come and go quick. Screenshots look good, but the lifestyle don't fit. We was in the trenches, really building through the losses. Learning risk management before I ever taught profits. Now it's live streams, game plans, market breakdowns. Everybody's locked down while the weekend stake now. AI tools, flow data, levels mapped out. Trade assist engine got the whole team spaced out. Ever need a man, but was just to prove I got results. I run to teach a trader how to never self-destruct. Cause one good system with discipline enough can change your whole life when the pressure gets up. That's why the movement bigger than the Discord or a trade. It's a mindset shift. Watch the confidence get raised from beginner to advance. Every lesson get engraved. Let's repeat, refine. That's the way greatness made. Structure over noise, yeah, we mean for with a plan. Little traders build slow, we ain't rushing for the band. Structure over noise, yeah, we moving with a plan. Real traders build slow, they ain't rushing for the band. My strikers in the building, put the discipline in hand. Smart action trading, yeah, we teach you how to stand. Structure over noise, the only way to play. Every loss another lesson, every day go from awareness. That's the motto of everything. Consistency the mission, we just level up the place. Yeah. Trading, Shockwave 15. Let's buy strikers. Trade safe. Trade smart.
dominate.
Yeah. Smart action trading. SPY strategy. I've been in the charts long enough to know. Most traders don't lose from the market, they lose from themselves. Listen close. Yo.
Demonstrate the car.
Number one, never risk more than you can survive. Cause blown accounts kill greed before the vision arrive. Proverbs said the wise store oil for harder days. So I size my position just to preserve the play. These are trade commandments. Structure over emotion. Discipline and patience. Keep the account in motion. These are trade commandments. Pressure reveal your flaws. Market humble everybody that don't respect the law. Yeah. Never chase green candles after momentum extended. That's emotional entry in sky. This confidence blended. Wait for support confirmation. Structure to align. Cause impulsive decisions destroy portfolios over time. These are trade commandments. Structure over emotion. Discipline and patience. Keep greed account in motion. These are trade commandments. Track and reveal your laws. Market humble everybody that don't respect the laws. Always use the stop loss. Pride don't belong in trading. Ego hold losers while discipline stay patient. Proverbs say power before destruction every season. That's why I cut losses fast before emotional bleeding. These are trade commandments. Never trade need direction. Entry target invalidation before execution. A trader without structure like a ship with no sail. Lost in volatility every time the market prevail. How portion money goes. Commerce enabled. See Greek like judgment make the spirit unstable. Everybody want profit but they know what they able. What profit a man gain if discipline disappear. One emotional trade. Can erase a whole year. These are trade commandments. Structure over emotion. Discipline and patience. Keep the account in motion. These are trade commandments. Pressure reveal your flaws. Market humble everybody they don't respect the laws. Candlesticks speak if you're patient enough to listen. Long weak rejection tell you where momentum shifting. Support and resistance like the borders of war. Learn the language of the market before asking for more. More trades don't mean more money. That's illusion talk. Sometimes best position simply on and not to force. Ecclesiastes said there's a time for everything. Sometimes sit on your hands while I'm walking through a thing. Track every introit crumbles. Reason and mistake. Crack every introit crumbles. Reason and mistake. The self-awareness, separate the wheat from the grape. With you the loss is deeper than the profit you made. That's our consistency, slowly get built every day. Motion, whoa, these are trade commandments. Structure over emotion. Discipline and notions. Keep the account in motion. Fear and greed battle every trader alive. That's the sinful nature, trying to control your mind. Had to crucify revenge, straight and deep inside. Cause emotional warfare make disciplined traders die. These are trade commandments. Built from losses and scars. Discipline structure, make the strongest of stars. These are trade commandments. With the candles and prayers. Smart action trader help you navigate the way. Structure over and all. That's the code every day. Trade safe, trade smart, and dominate the play.
Yeah, the play the car.
Some days the market humble you. Some days it tests your spirit. The pressure reveals character. So I walk through the valley, jar, got my hands through the storm now. Early morning, charts glowing in the dark room.
Candles flicker like lightning before monsoon.
Heart racing, future jumping at the bell.
One bad trick can make a strong man fail.
Used to chase every breakout I could see. Greed had chains and them chains had me. Overtrading, revenging my soul.
Till the market took everything I stole.
Now I move with patience and discipline. Ever lost heart, lesson from within. David in the valley with the sling and stone. No armor on, but he still stood strong.
Everybody
Laughing when your account's small. Same way Goliath up to David, y'all. But faith don't move by what eyes can't see.
one clean setup can change history.
Through the valleys I walk,
Pressure tests my soul.
learn risk management.
Before I touch the goal,
Every candle tell a story.
every scar became a lesson.
God was building patience.
Every season,
Walk through the valley, I feel no red days. I got my hands when the market's sideways.
giants fall when the mindset's strong.
Faith keep pushing when the trades go wrong.
Babylon system won't fear in your heart,
But discipline and wisdom set traders apart.
from the valley to the victory song.
Stand tall, trader, keep holding on.
I remember
Days I blew my whole week. Living off emotions made the mindset weak. Trying to force grace just to prove I'm right. But pride
destroy more accounts than fights.
then I read Proverbs.
Slow in the night,
Wise men move with patience.
hands on life,
Started waiting for levels and
confirmation.
stop trading every manipulation.
Now the heel made line like a shepherd's staff. He walked in while the weak hands crash.
Support and resistance like
Golden roll,
every great cow clean well.
volume grow,
5 school stones is my trading plan.
risk calculate.
Before I take a stand,
That's one thing David understood from the start.
biggest that'll always happen in the heart.
Epic goes,
Losses come, but don't lose yourself.
every test build endurance.
Every valley builds strength.
No fear,
No revenge traded.
no greed,
Just faith,
patience.
discipline.
Walk through the night storms all around. Still hear peasant in the market sound. Every setback makes the spirit strong. God been training me all along. Giants fall when the faith don't shake. Pressure will heal what the soul gon' make.
From the valley,
To the mountaintop,
true traders learn when to stop.
stand firm.
Protect the gathered,
Protect the spirit,
cause every trader fight giants.
but not in the traitor.
Trust God through the valley.
Fade out with quiet chanting.
Walk through the valley.
Fear no evil.
Giants fall.
Ooh, yeah.
told us chase fast money. Worship greed. Panic with the crowd. Build on fear.
Distraction and emotional slavery.
But discipline.
Patience.
Wisdom. That's how you escape the system.
Smart action trading.
Yeah. Jericho walls falling when my faith get louder. Used to trade emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they doubted every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get tested. Escaping Babylon.
I can live chain of fear.
Market full of idols.
I just walk a vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence.
While they chase attention.
Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. Used to chase every candlelight and move with salvation. Lost inside the noise, trapped in desperation. Babylon system got the masses moving blind. Over leveraged souls getting swallowed by the grind. See the trust became mirrors showing pride and greed. Every red candle exposed what's inside of me. Had to crucify emotion, let discipline arise. Cause my vans trading kill quicker than a thief at night. Jericho standing tall like impossible resistance. But faith made possible after consistent persistence. Joshua marching even when it made no sense. The patience in the walking when you wait for confirmation. See the weak chase entrance, the wise wait calmly. Person either burst pipes or create king sharply. Now I move strategic like a shepherd with the stone. David bursts the giants every morning at the open fold. In the wilderness, the promise still ahead. Every loss, see destruction. Sometimes God rebuild a traitor instead. Jericho walls swallowing my faith get loud. Used to trade emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they got it every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get them tested. Escaping Babylon,
I can live chain of fear.
market full of idols.
I just walk a vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence, while they chase attention. Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. I seen traders worship power like a golden calf. Losing sales, chasing candles, moving bricks too fast. But wisdom worth more than silver and the gold. A disciplined mind worth more than what's inside your palm. Falling up a lot harder when I say I had to break resistance. Market levels and the chains that kept affecting my decisions. Now to set a cleaner, spirit moving sharper. Every setback became fuel for moving smarter. They panic with the crowd when the headlines hit. The move they know will build it while they left that hit. The scrappery can look foolish before the rain arrives. But survivors think different when they fighting to survive. Fast seasons feeling buried underneath the pressure. The seeds gotta die before they multiply forever. That's kingdom mathematics, that's the Lord's own reaper. Patient trader eat, non-emotional trader sleep.
It's bigger than trading.
It's about mastering yourself.
Anybody can enter a trade.
You can conquer emotion.
Escape Babylon.
Cycle,
Move with wisdom.
build with faith.
Smart action trading.
Yeah.